forum. Thank you and enjoy the game.
I will conquer my opponent. Defeat will not be in my creed. I will conquer my opponent. Defeat will not be in my creed. I will believe where others have doubted. I will always uphold the prestige, honor, and respect of my team. I have trained my mind and my body will follow, but I will never surrender. Weakness will not be in my heart. I will arrive at the cutting edge of battle and win by any means at my disposal.
Flin Flon Bomber hockey here on Flow TV. Big weekend for the Flin Flon Bombers. Mike Slip trying to avenge a 4-1 setback against the Melfort Mustangs last Saturday. Hottest team in the SJHL, the Weyburn Red Wings, who started the year 0-4. But look out, have won 5 straight games, and in those 5 games, averaging at least 6 goals a game.
Yeah, it's scary. As I mentioned to you before, on paper, it's pretty even, but we're going to have to see how that translates to the ice. It's going to be tough for the Flin Flon Bombers. They got to be there at their best.
Well, one thing I do know, and I guess you could say this about every game, but I really in particular tonight, I don't think you can afford to fall down a few goals, and I think a good start for Flin Flon tonight is vital.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they got to come out hitting, aggressive, and got to shore up that defense. It's sort of been the Achilles heel here.
And help out their goaltender. We'll get to more after the anthem.
Stand up.
Wonderful rendition of the national anthem, and almost ready for puck drop here tonight. The Flin Flon Bombers sitting with a record right now of 5-4-1, like Mike Slip indicated. Weyburn's record very similar as well, 5-4. But again, have gotten back a ton of guys since Flin Flon was quite fortunate when they played them on the road trip. They didn't have near the lethal lineup that they do here tonight. Picked up a 4-2 victory that night. We'll have to definitely work very hard to knock off this red-hot Wing team tonight. Coming in after a 9-1 victory in Nipawin on Wednesday night.
That's not an easy, the cage isn't an easy place to play, and you're right, Rob, it's a different team than the Bombers faced when they were down in Weyburn. Not really all that long ago.
No, back at the beginning of October, but the interesting thing about that 9-1 game, too, is I was chatting with the new Weyburn Red Wing play-by-play guy. It was a lot of secondary scoring. There was a lot of guys in the third and fourth line that were scoring in that game. Maharish got his first goal of the year that night, and he's been a premier player for them the last couple of years, but Flin Flon will have their hands full. Anderson, Ringer to start things off as well. Ryder Muka, the hometown product. Township, who picks up the puck back of his own net. Back there with Schaefer, the new D-man, and Kenny Morcourt, who's had not a lot of offensive support this year. Here's a quick chance for Carter Anderson. Breaking in, Anderson goes from backhand to forehand. He fired it wide. Hoping for a good effort for Kenny Morcourt tonight. I thought he played very, very well against the Melfort Mustangs, but again, not a lot of offense. He's played 5 games this year. The team has scored 10 goals those 5 games. Not good enough to get it done. Needing some offense tonight against a very, very good offensive team. A good start. The Bombers get the puck inside the wing zone. Back of the goal, that's Muka. Out front, there's a chance right off the hop by Ringer, and turned away by the Weyburn starting goaltender tonight, who's been red hot as well, and Angelo Zoll. Wings do flip the puck out. Knocked away by Schaefer, quickly throws it back in. And that's knocked down here by the Weyburn defenseman, which is Bird. They'll flip it back in Flin Flon territory. There's Mounier. Up the boards to Piccinino, flipped it back to center ice. Scooped up this time here by Cohen Semp. Semp gets a quick chance, but that got blocked. Never made it through to the front of the Weyburn net. Wings try to pick up the loose puck inside their own zone. It's kind of bouncing around in skates and finally flip back to center. Leper will flip it ahead, and that's picked up here by the Wings to go back inside their own zone and play it back up the middle. They're trying to set that one up over to Schmidt. Broken up and sent back inside the Flin Flon zone by Davis, but Flin Flon gets it right back. Here's Cohen Semp again. A backhand pass over to Leper. Across the line, his quick shot got blocked. Back to Semp, spins and fires wide of the mark again. Good start for Flin Flon tonight. Cormier comes in, throws the body, pins up his guy along the boards. That's dug free by Chartrand, the Weyburn D-man, throws it back in his net. Bit of a pile up there as Bassell was in there trying to cause havoc. Mike Slip commenting about Bassell before the start of the game tonight. He's been a really nice find for Flin Flon, and he's a fun player to watch. Bassell had the puck at center. Lost the handle, it's picked up by Seitz and fired right back in. Racing back to get it is LeBeau. Wings move it ahead to center ice. Across the line, this is Martin. He fanned on it. Gets it back. Martin along the boards. He'll hang on to it. Martin spinning in traffic, throws it back of the goal. And going in to pick up that puck was Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald picked up along the boards that time by Yakimchuk. Puck laying back of the Bomber net. 17 and a half to go. I don't think we've had a face-off yet, have we?
Not yet.
Or a whistle, pardon me.
No.
Either or, I guess.
We're going to get one here.
Puck is held up behind the Bomber net. They'll blow it down. Kenny Morcourt, like we said, starting netminder for the Flin Flon Bombers here tonight. It's been a rough start for Kenny in more ways than one, but in particular, like I said, really just offensive support. Has not had hardly any. He's got a record this year of 1-3-1, a goals against of 4.18, a save percentage of 844. As for his counterpart, Angelo Zoll, what a start he's had. 4-2, 2.85 goals against and a save percentage of 919. So one of the reasons why the Wings have reeled off 5 straight victories.
The Bombers got off to a nice start. Carter Anderson with a nice burst at the very beginning, but the Red Wings defenseman just had the angle on him to bother him enough that he couldn't get a great shot away. But a really good start for the Flin Flon Bombers.
Well, let's face it, the Bombers are a lot better when Carter Anderson's in the lineup.
The Bombers go as Carter Anderson goes, is my theory.
Face off to the right of the goaltender, Morcourt. DK, who's been off to a tremendous start here for the Wings, have been very happy to get him back from the BCHL. Takes the face off here for Weyburn. Wings win the draw. Joey Lee's in there, can't pick it up. The big line for Weyburn is out there. Maharaj, keep an eye on him. Very, very skilled player. Yakimchuk forced back in his own zone. Back of that it goes. DK will try to chip that back out front. Grabbed here by Lees. He'll start to skate away for Flin Flon. Lees a nice rush to center. Gets a hold of it, flips it on goal. Zoll will make the save, and he'll hang on. And we'll get a face-off back inside the wing zone with 16:59 to go. Shots are 2-0 Flin Flon, but again, they've been from well out, so not really in tight on the Weyburn net.
No, they had the one decent shot, but it was from a distance out, and Zoll made the save.
Ringer, who had a good chance, he had the best chance. That's the one that Mike Slip is indicating. He'll line up here for the face-off. Wings win the draw again. That's picked up here by the defenseman Chartrand, or Chakrabarty, pardon me. Chakrabarty lost the handle. Ryder Muke in there trying to dig it free for the Bombers. Grabbed here instead by Ringer. Wings pushing the blue line, but held in here again by Ringer. Ringer, good work along the boards, throws it out front. Intercepted here by McIntyre, and the Wings start away. Chakrabarty up the left side. That's picked up here and brought in across the Bomber line by Marshall, but Flin Flon takes it from him. Anderson, nice pass up the right side. Here's Ryder Muka down the right wing inside the wing zone. Muka trying to hold on to it, taken out perfectly back to net by Carmen. Anderson comes back out front, gets a chance, and Zoll will grab that and hang on. And the one thing you can pick up on Zoll right away here is his excellent rebound control. He just doesn't give you anything.
No, not yet, that's for sure. This is one of those goalies that you're going to have to make it hard for him in front, like most of the SHL goalies. We talk about it all the time. The outside shots are going to get stopped, but you need people in front of that net messing with them a bit. And
Betson and Piccinino in the face-off. Flin Flon gets it on target. Cormier is after it. Tied up along the boards. Flin Flon trying to go to work here. 16:08 to go in the opening period. And Mounier couldn't hold the line, so he races back, mishandles it, rolls back. Leper will pick it up deep in Flin Flon territory. He had Decay coming in on him who could really, really fly. Leper will lift it out. Gets away from Martin, rolls down the ice. LeBeau will go back to track the puck back of his own net. LeBeau up the boards. Poked the blue line, held in that time by Leper, but he couldn't get much on it. DK throws it back across the Bomber line. Flin Flon throws it to center, picked off by LeBeau. LeBeau will dump it back in. And Mounier back in the goal will grab it again. Forced off the play that time, and now Flin Flon will regroup. Puck flipped out. Looking for Cohen Simp a little bit behind him. Davis couldn't knock it down. Here's Piccinino after it. Inside the zone, kicked away and grabbed here by Bird. Bird's got it, made a good move. Bird pass up the left side. Wings try to go back to work. That's Davis inside Flin Flon territory. Throws it out front. Wing is open and he can't get the shot away. Great opportunity that time by Legrandeur. Got a Bomber down on the play. That's Smith. Wings hold it in. That was Schmidt trying to throw it back out front. Flin Flon have a little trouble inside their own zone. Jakubchuk tries to race back and get in position. Up the boards. Puck poked ahead. And scooped up here by Stetton, who scored his very first ever SJHL goal 1 week ago tonight. Open up the scoring against the Melfort Mustangs. He's ridden hard back of the net. DK after it, up the boards. And poke back down the ice. They're going to call icing here. And Flin Flon will get a face-off back inside the Weyburn zone. 14:39 to go. Shots 5-0 Flin Flon early.
I think it was Smith doing just a fantastic job. Maybe it was Emerson Clark doing a fantastic job in front of the net, and that's what they need to do to help Kenny out and the Bomber goaltending duo or trio is clear the net and don't let the opposition have free chances.
So face-off inside the wing zone, 14.5 to go. The Bombers get a weak shot off the face-off again. Zoll will grab that and hang on, and Flin Flon will go back to work as Muka, Ringer, and Anderson, the big line for Flin Flon tonight. Tanchuk and Schaefer, the defenseman. Wings going over a bit of a strategy for this face-off inside their own zone to the left of the goaltender Zoll. Off the draw. The defenseman Chakrabarty gets decked, and I think Anderson's going to get a penalty here for a boarding at least. So penalty coming up. Both referees saw that one as Anderson pasted Chakrabarty along the boards. It's a hit from behind here is the indication.
I don't know.
Weyburn on the power play, hit from behind against Carter Anderson. The interesting thing about this Weyburn power play,
I don't think that was a penalty,
as
Rob.
good as they've been offensively, ranked 7th on the power play at 18.2%. But again, I think it was those first 4 games that they really struggled. But they're going to get a chance to get some offense going, and Kenny Morcourt has not yet faced a shot. Might be a little bit cold down there.
Yeah. They showed the replay. It looked like the Red Wing was sideways. I don't know.
Wings win the draw. There's a chance off the glove. Good save that time. Morcourt off the hop. Chakrabarty, here's a chance, short-handed for Joey Lees. He'll pick up the puck inside the wing zone. Lees feeds that into Ringer. Ringer throws it back to center ice. Tanchuk waited for it, sends that pass back over to Yakupchuk, throws it in, took a wicked hot. Came right out front, Maharaj has got it. Maharaj will take off, like we said, one of the skilled players in the SJHL. Here he is to center. Maharaj across the bomber line, drops it back to blue line. Grabbed here by Chakrabarty. Trying to come back to Maharaj, he couldn't pick it up. Puck comes back to the wing side of center, and that's scooped up by DK. Maharaj, he'll be the table setter. He'll dump it back in. More court out of his net. Almost lost it. He does. They throw it out front, but nobody's home. Maharaj can't knock it down. Chakrabarty has it at the blue line. Chakrabarty back out front. Nice job that time by Leper to get a stick on that. Wings hold it in. Chakrabarty. Maharaj through traffic. Lets that one rip off the skate that time of Tanchuk. And the puck picked up and sent down the ice by Cohen Semp. 54 seconds to go in the power play. 13:20 to go in the opening period. Still no score. The shots are 6-1 Bombers. Chakrabarty to center. Dropped it back the blue line. Here come the wings again. Nice pass to Fitzgerald across the line. He'll hang on. Dropped it back. LeBeau! A chance it off Ringer's stick. And good penalty kill by Flin Flon so far.
Sure is. They're getting sticks in. Nice one by Ringer there. And Kenny with a beautiful save.
Flin Flon Bomber penalty kill ranked 6th overall at 79.5%. So far, so good to this high potent offensive attack by Weyburn. Betson, the captain, will get set for the face-off here as he'll line up against the Bombers' Ringer deep inside Flin Flon territory. Ringer a nice face-off win. Can't knock it down. That's held in here by Carmen along the boards. LeBeau, he lost the handle but rides this guy into the corner. Puck squirts free. Wings come back to blue line. There's a chance on target. Good save that time again. Morcourt had a guy out front trying to create the screen, but he was still able to stop it. Flin Flon will push it back to center. Carmen. Back inside his own zone. Feeds it to LeBeau at center. There's LeBeau. Pass up the left side. Out of the reach that time of the Weyburn forward who missed the pass. And that'll be, it was Ruthven, another dangerous offensive player for them, so it'll be a icing call against the Wings, and with 3 seconds remaining in the power play, Flin Flon will get a face-off back inside Weyburn territory. Sitting out there for Flin Flon, set to take the face-off here, and wins the draw. That'll do it for the power play. Weyburn 0 for 1 in the game, but they get the puck to center. Ruthven in his own blue line. Flip that one ahead. Fitzgerald tried to dock it in. Ruthven gets it back to his own blue line. Feeds it back to Carmen. Carmen to Fitzgerald, broke it up. Betson now comes and grabs it inside his own zone. Feeds that one back to Carmen. Here's Ruthven. He'll take a look up the middle. Tips it back across the bomber line, rolls it from the bomber net. Yakupchuk, quick on that one, left it there. Bombers try to work it outside the zone. Nice job that time by Ewan to poke it back to center. Here comes Smith for Flin Flon across the Weyburn line. Stitton, down the left wing. Try to throw that back out front. Wings collect the loose puck. They try to come back to Davis. Broke it up by Stitton at center. He'll dump it back in. 11:42 to go in the period. Still scoreless here so far. Oxelgren at center, he'll dump it in. Leper, nice job to knock that one down. Flipped it ahead, Flin Flon looking to go to the attack. You're knocked down by Lees. Partial break, Joey Lees in and he fired it wide. Deck out front, there's a chance for Seitz, can't get a stick on it. Bombers continue to press, but knocked away that time by the Weyburn defenseman, Chakrabarty. Oh, great opportunity, a 2-on-0, another penalty coming up. Lees is gonna go this time. Interference, I'm sure will be the call.
Yeah, that was a bit unnecessary, I think, on Joey's part. But
got tangled up with him. Yeah, interference is the call.
Here's the replay.
No doubt about that one. Weyburn back on the power play. You can't take penalties against a good team like this. Like you said, not just one penalty when you're in the offensive zone.
Yeah, that's coach's nightmare, offensive zone penalties, and that one was a no-brainer, unnecessary.
7-2 the shots in favor of Flin Flon. And Weyburn right back on the power play, the Flin Flon Bomber penalty killing unit. A great job here early. And they'll have to go at it again. Ruthven off the face-off for the Wings, back the blue line to Carmen. Carmen sends that out, LeBeau, he'll break his stick. Wings get it back. Out of the corner, they throw it out front, nobody there. Knocked down by Ruthven in the corner. Ruthven has it along the left-hand boards. He'll dump that one back in deep. Fitzgerald in the corner. Back to Ruthven, blue line for Carmen, just holds it in. Flin Flon doing a good job keeping the Wings to the outside so far. That's a big defenseman once again, who's been out there a lot for them. Jack Barty in the corner. Wide open out front, they score! Nobody picks up Fitzgerald, left alone in front of the net, and he'll go 5-hole. And the Wings make that power play count. Mike Slip, they take an early 1-0 lead with 10.5 to go in the opening period. Fitzgerald, not a soul in sight in front of that net except for him.
Replay, Rob. Yeah, the defenseman left. Boy, you got to hold your ground. And left Kenny to his own devices. Came in the back door, and there it was. Yeah, Pierce. Yakimchuk got a little too aggressive going after the player behind the net, left the Red Wing player in front of the net.
That's Fitzgerald's 4th of the year on the power play, and the Wings will take a 1-0 lead on just their 3rd shot of the hockey game. They're going to give the assist to number 8, Betson. I think there was a second one. We'll see if we can get that after, but Fitzgerald's got his 4th of the year, and Weyburn in business with a 1-0 lead, able to tap that one through the legs of Kenny Morcourt. Wings have it back at center. This is Smith-Davis. He's across the Bomber line, and Wings are offside. They'll blow that one down with 10-12 to go. And a tough break there for Kenny Morcourt. Again, not a lot of support on that.
Not a lot of help, no. I'm just trying to see who got that assist, Rob.
Betson got the first one. Well, we can get it after. Not a big deal. Face off outside the Flin Flon Bomber line. The big line of DK.
Carmen.
Harage.
Josh Carmen.
And Ruthven out there for Weyburn. Anderson, Ringer, and Muka replying here for Flin Flon. They'll blow that one down, and I guess Carmen, like Mike said, gets the set. He was the defenseman that kind of started everything.
Yeah.
So Maharaj against Ringer, face off outside the Bomber blue line. 10-10 to go opening period. Shots are 7-3, but the Wings have taken a 1-0 lead on a power play goal here once again by Fitzgerald. Left alone in front of that Bomber net. He tapped her 5-hole. Here's Martin at center. Dumps it back at the Flin Flon zone. Lepper goes back to get it. Lepper getting some help here from Ringer. He'll come out and help out his forward. Ringer, a very good defensive hockey player. Anderson at center, trying to come back up the middle. Kicked away. There's Ryder Muka after it. And he'll dump it inside the wing zone. There's Martin to pick it up. Anderson zeroes in on him. Puck chipped ahead to DK. DK to center, try to get going. Stood up in the Bomber blue line. Puck will roll back inside the zone. Grabbed by Yakimchuk, who quickly got rid of it. Ringer at center, tried to come back to center. Lepper's on top of it. He'll spin around, and now he'll start to move it. Lepper across the line, dropped it back. Oh, Anderson had his pocket picked. Nice job that time. Here comes Maharaj with Schmidt to the front of the net. Schmidt will take the pass back off front. Maharaj, a backhander, and a nice job by Ringer to come over and get his skate blade out. And he'll redirect that over the glass. I don't know if you've noticed tonight, but I think Ringer's blocked about 3 or 4 shots on his own.
Yes, he has. I was going to mention that, like I said, the Bombers have to come out a little physical, and they have. We got the media timeout, Rob, but Bombers have looked good except for that one play, which caused a goal and a few undisciplined penalties. So you can't be in the penalty box against a team like these Weyburn Red Wings. It's great to be able to say that, though, Rob. Good to have a team like Weyburn back in the mix. They've struggled for a little while, and it's the parity in the league we talk about a lot, but it's even more so this year.
Well, the thing I like about Weyburn's team is they've gradually improved every year. I mean, you take a look, they made the playoffs 2 years ago, had to play that really good North Battleford team in the opening round.
Yeah.
We're that close to taking Humboldt out last year, and they've really assembled a nice team this year. And actually, how good are they? Their 20-year-old stud goaltender, Daz Mitchell, the past couple of years, having a tough time even finding playing time because of all the depth that they've got in between the crease this year.
Corey Mapes has done a nice job there.
He might be a candidate for Coach of the Year this year, and I think he should get some consideration. He's done a nice job with this Weyburn team. And you've had to be, everybody wants you to build Rome in a day. It doesn't work that way. You got to build the program, and he's done that. And he has no problem making moves if he needs to do it. But a nice team for them, and they're going to be a fun team to watch all year, and the Bombers are going to really have their hands full with them here this weekend for sure. Already down a goal here early.
Rob, we saw that one broken stick. It seems to me that the sticks haven't been breaking like they have the last couple of years.
I don't know. I thought that game against Belford on Friday, there's a lot of broken sticks.
Is that right? I can't remember. But last year, it seemed like Carter Anderson broke a stick almost every time he was on the ice.
Joey Lees is out there to take the face-off. He'll line up here. Again, Schmidt, the face-off in the Flin Flon zone, to the right of the netminder, Kenny Morcourt. Fitzgerald, back in it, they center out front. Nice job that time by Schaefer. Back to center ice, picked up here by Piccinino. Got his first goal of the year. One of the few bright spots in that Melfort loss on Saturday, but the Wings get it back. Schmidt back to center. He'll hammer it in, bouncing puck. Nice job by Morcourt to handle that. He'll play the bounce perfectly, grab it off the boards, and hang on with 8:54 to go here in the opening period. And the nice thing is, not only is winter coming up, but so is the end of that stupid time change, and we should all be back on regular time. I know the 30th is the last game. The Bombers have to play at 8:30, so again, the other SJHL games haven't started yet. What a game tonight in Yorkton. The Highway 10 Super Series. Wow. The Millionaires and Terriers, two fantastic teams this year. They're in action. Nipwood looking to rebound after a tough game the other night against Weyburn. They're in Larange. And Kindersley and Melfort, so some interesting matchups here for a Friday. Again, none of those games will get rolling here for another 40 minutes or so. But we'll keep our eyes on them as long as we can here in the broadcast tonight. 8:45 to go. Bombers ice the puck, so we'll get a face-off right back at Flin Flon territory. 8:45 to go. 1-0 Weyburn, a power play goal by Fitzgerald. As Piccinino will get set for the face-off here against the Weyburn captain, Betson. Off the draw, there's a chance for Fitzgerald, and that got blocked. Flin Flon has blocked a lot of shots tonight, I'll give them that. Cormier, his backhander, looking for sent down the ice. Carmen will break that one up. Fitzgerald there to get it, and that'll be a nice call against the Wings as he flips that one down the ice and into the left-hand corner. You know, we talk about this Weyburn offense, we've chatted about the goaltending, but again, you talk to Cody Mapes or somebody from the Weyburn staff, they really are happy with how they've improved their blue line this year.
Yeah, and it shows for sure. Rob, you mentioned Anthony Piccinino with 1 goal this year. He's really battled injuries. 5 players on the Bombers have played all 10 games, only 5.
That one gets away from Yakubchuk, and Morcourt's going to wander out of his own net. He'll play it along the boards. Fitzgerald almost knocked that one down. Betson in there as well as he ties up his guy back of the net. Haven't seen a lot of body contact either way so far in this game tonight. Mark for the blue line, sent it through traffic, deflects wide. There's Betson out front. Grabbed here by Seitz. And he'll dish that off to Stinton. Stinton gets it quickly to center. Oh, got drilled. That might be a bit of a knee penalty, but Stinton gets right back up. He got hit hard, but right back in the play. Throws it back out front. Knocked down here by Clark. Clark has got it. Leaves it along the boards. Picked up by Seitz. Blue line for Mounier, but he turns that puck over. And Fitzgerald will get it back to center here for Weyburn, and they'll make some changes. Morcourt will stop this back of the net. Here's a quick pass to center, picked up by Joey Lees, who's had a nice game tonight. Lees, good move along the boards. He'll bring it in deep. Out front, there's a chance. Look out, the puck is bouncing. Ewan couldn't get a stick on it. Lees back of the goal, back out front. Lepper knocked it down. Lepper's backhand out front, deflected. Good save by the Weyburn goaltender. He got his right pad on that and kicked it back down the ice. Lepper tried to get back in there. Lost it back of the goal. Now the pace is kind of picked up here. Joey Lees to center. Played it back to Lepper. Lepper tried to get in there. Knocked away. Wings come back the other way. This is Moldy. Moldy to center. Across the Bomber line. Hangs on. Moldy back out front. Bouncing puck. And Carter Anderson takes it. Anderson, a nice move. Breakaway toss. Newcastle alone. Newcastle backhander. And he gets robbed. Highway robbery here by the Weyburn netminder Zoll. Absolutely robbing Ryder Muka here at the Whitney Forum tonight. What a save. What a setup by Anderson. Play comes back to center, picked up by Tanchuk. Tanchuk back across the line. Ringer trying to put it back out front. Ringer along the boards, can't knock it down. Wings come back the other way. Ruthven lost his stick. Nicely called against the Wings, and how about that for a save by the Weyburn goaltender here tonight? That was absolutely beautiful. I think we're going to look at it on the replay.
You bet. What a nice play.
And he made a good move. It's not like...
he made an excellent move,
yeah.
but the goaltender was there. Zoll, it was a great play. What a great pass by Carter Anderson, and a great move on Zoll by Muka, but even a better save.
James, if he would have put that one in, that would have been a nice first goal ever to remember, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it was a beauty. It was a beauty setup.
Ringer against Baharaj inside the wing zone. The puck comes back to Schaefer inside the blue line off a stick, and that'll go over the glass and out of play. 6:13 to go. 8-3 the shots for Flin Flon, for the most part, a pretty good opening period, other than the one mistake they made on the penalty kill.
Absolutely, yeah. It's. I think they've looked pretty good.
Ringer will take the face-off once again deep inside the wing zone against Maharaj. Anderson, Ringer, Muka, who had that breakaway moments ago. Schaefer and Tanchuk, and the Bombers win the face-off, but cannot hold the line. It comes back to center, picked up by Tanchuk, and he'll dump it in. This is knocked down here by Bird. They head to Maharaj. Taken away here by Carter Anderson. He flips it back to center ice. Muka tapped it back in. Wings get it right back. Bird. Head to Maharaj. Maharaj up the left side. Brought in by DK. Maharaj in there. Fights those way back of the Bomber net. Grabbed the hold of the puck. Comes back out the blue line, but Anderson will get it out. Puck rolls back inside the wing zone. Picked up here by Carmen. Carmen's got it. Dropped it off to Bird. Here's a quick pass. Back to center to DK. DK. Across the Bomber line, he'll hang on. A quick shot, and more court there to steer that one away. Rebound back of the goal, picked up by Piccinino, stood up along the boards. Flin Flon looking for some room, but a good forecheck here by the Wings. Along the boards, nice job that time by Bird to keep it in. Puck rolled back of the Bomber net. And they'll get it back. Yakubchuk takes a look, now he swings that pass. Up the middle, they're looking for Cormier. He can't pick it up, but Piccinino can. Piccinino quickly across the line, his quick shot. Knocked away once again off the blocker. Nice save that time by Zoll, who I think is the #1 guy in Weyburn, at least so far this season. Wings dump it in. They look for the rebound. Puck laying there. Picked up off the side of the net, and it's clear to the boards that time by Piccinino. Wings back on the attack. Yakubchuk can't pick up the loose puck. Clark will grab it back in the Bomber net. Here's the former Brandon Wheat kick. Up the boards to Yakubchuk, to Cormier. He'll try to fight off the check and swaps it back inside the wing zone, and picked up by Martin back of his own net, throws it away, intercepted. Leo Seitz a chance, but Zoll stopped him. Great chance there by Seitz. Boy, the 17-year-olds had some nice chances. Stitton back out front here to Mounier. One-timer, Lepery ripped it wide. Mounier tried to pinch in to keep it in. Good pressure here by Flin Flon, trying to tie this game. Puck laying at the side of the wing net. Seitz is knocked to the ice. A few fans down that end calling for a penalty, but boy, great chances there. Wings cough up the puck, but the goaltender's all on his game so far.
Absolutely, a real nice one-timer by Luke Lepper. This young line, you're right, Rob, has been moving the puck around and making some nice plays, but Angelo Zoll has been there every time.
Stitton gets set for the face-off. Inside the wing zone, the Bombers try to jump on it. Puck comes to blue line. Comes out. Flin Flon throws it back in, but he'll go off a skate and make its way back inside the Flin Flon zone. Lepper back, had to be careful, had a guy all over him here. Again, the Wings are very aggressive with the forecheck. Mounier ties up his guy, but they work it right back out front, but knocked away here by Seitz. He lost the handle. Wings throw it back in. Lepper with a guy on top of him. Lepper will turn the corner. He'll make his way up the ice. Here comes the smooth skating Luke Lepper to center. Lepper across the line, gets a shot away. Zoll will kick that one out. Rebound, clear to the blue line, held in here by Lees. Joey Lees tried to jump on a loose puck. Lees will force it in deep. Bumps with his guy back of the goal. Pinching in to grab that. Wearing number 18 for Flin Flon tonight is Ryan Ulmer, a call up here from the Regina Pat Canadians. Bombers throw it back out front. There's a wraparound. Zoll there again. Rob Lees. Wings work it back out. Ulmer held up. Puck is laying there. Moldy had it in his skates. And boy, Zoll has been absolutely electric here tonight. I can see why Daz Mitchell's not even dressed tonight. And he was just absolutely phenomenal for them the last couple of years. But Cody Mates has done a heck of a job here recruiting, and he's got himself a deep, deep Weyburn roster. Puck flip back in the wing zone. Racing after Carter Anderson, a chance, and he ripped that one wide. Here's Muka. Had that great chance the last time he was out there. Throws it back out front. Bouncing puck. Flin Flon tried to jump on it. Danchuk will hold it in, but flipped it right in the mitt that time. But grabbed by Bird. Bird in the center. Skates it back across the Bomber line. His shot got blocked. Ryder Muka back the other way. Tried to play it for Anderson too far. I thought icing might be called, but good job by Anderson to race in there. Puck throw to the far corner. Wings lose the handle again. Stolen here by Ringer. Ringer, good work along the boards. Kept it in for the time being. Now the Wings work it free. There's a pass for Betson, but broken up here by Jakubchuk. Down to less than 2 minutes to go in the opening period. Carter Anderson still out there for Flin Flon. Nice pass to Ringer. Got a stick on it, on target. Zoll the save, and he'll hang on with 1:50 to go. Boy, the Bombers had a good opening period here tonight, but have not been rewarded for their efforts.
No, first star of the first period is Angelo Zoll without question, and you're right. It's they've really carried the play, but they just can't get it by Mr. Zoll.
Piccinino will take the face-off here. Inside the wing zone, gets it back to Meunier. He fanned on it, got it back. Meunier through traffic, St. Made Zoll. Puck is there loose, but Semp on the doorstep, he can't get it to go, and
but they're
hang on to it.
They're doing the right thing, you know. Zoll is playing so good. Semp was in there, you know, looking for the garbage goal, and the garbage goals count as good as the nice ones, Rob.
Well, you got to try whatever you can do to get a puck past this guy.
Yeah, exactly.
You might not be able to beat him cleanly.
No, exactly. I really believe that they, you know, Cohen Semp was in there and making it tough for Angelo Zoll.
Piccinino will take the face-off here, wins it right back once again to Meunier. His quick chance, blocked in front, off the leg, goes to the corner. Davis can't pick it up for the wings. Flin Flon gets it back. Semp will spin, throws it back to the goal. Piccinino quickly there to get it. Here's Piccinino. Rips out over top of the goal. Held in here by Lepper, who's having a nice game so far as well. Back of the goal for Semp. Piccinino, bouncing puck, tries to get it to lie down for him. Piccinino, back of the goal. Still has control of it. Here's Piccinino, back of it, out front, can't get it to go. Zoll stopped him, Semp on the rebound. Back to blue line to Meunier. Gifted off to Lepper, a quick chance, and that one blocked. Cormier looking for some room. Trying to get things going here. Cormier pinned up along the boards. We're down to a minute to go in the period. Weyburn's got the puck. Flip down the ice for Smith. We're going to finally get a penalty against the Wings, as it looks like Cormier was crossed up in behind the play. Tripping call being called here against Weyburn. And that's going to go to the defenseman LeBeau. And Flin Flon will go to the power play for the first time here tonight, trying to avenge that power play goal by Weyburn here earlier in the period.
We couldn't see it on the replay. I was interested. It looked to me like they just got tangled up, but both players went down. But LeBeau got the call against them, so just about a minute left for the 55 seconds for the Bombers power play.
Bomber power play ranked 5th in the league at 20.5%. They scored 9 times on 44 opportunities. The Weyburn penalty killed Mike Slip, ranked 11th.
Yep.
Might be a chance. Here's Lepper to center. He's had some good moments tonight. Lepper will bring it in. 44 seconds to play in the opening period. Puck back of the Weyburn net. Ringer has it in the corner. Ringer knocked it down off the side of the goal. Picked up and fired down the ice that time by Oxelgren. And Lepper will start up with 27 seconds left in the period. 1-0 Weyburn on top, a power play goal. Flin Flon trying to answer. Here's Carter Anderson, 21 power play goals last year. In there deep for Piccinino, but intercepted and fired back down the ice by Martin. 14 seconds to go. Morcourt will knock it back in his own net. They're going to have to hurry here. Quick pass to Ringer. Ringer will give way to Anderson. Anderson some room down the left side. Carter Anderson, can he get it back? Oh, he just flipped it over top of the net. Oh, Anderson can make things happen so quickly. Chance in front again. And no points for Carter Anderson in the opening period, Mike Slip, but boy, he was sure fun to watch again, wasn't he?
Carter Anderson is amazing. He's so fast, and like we said, he doesn't give up. He's been playing this hard since the first day of training camp. He beats people to the puck all the time, and he's a fun player to watch, like you say, Rob.
Well, no question about it. Flin Flon, I think, had the edge of play in the opening period, but Angelo Zoll was tremendous in between the pipes, and he's the difference why it's a 1-0 game. Quickly, let's recap the first period scoring summary. Fitzgerald on the power play really didn't even get a lot of wood on it, Mike Slip, but when you have that much room and you're in a good spot, you don't necessarily have to get a lot of wood on it, just get it on net. He did. He tapped one through the legs of Kenny Morcourt, his 4th of the year, from Betson and Carman at 9:23. The only goal, Flin Flon outshot the Wings 14-6. Weyburn 1 for 2 on the power play. Flin Flon 0 for 1, but we'll have a minute 5 remaining when they come up for the second. And I think if you're Flin Flon, you got to keep skating. You got to be patient. I mean, some tremendous chances. We talk about Carter Anderson, a couple of unbelievable opportunities for him. Ryder Muka, the breakaway that Anderson set him up on.
Yeah, beautiful.
You had Ryder Ringer get a chance right off the hop. I would say Flin Flon probably 4 or 5 really good scoring chances.
Exactly, totally agree. And Angelo Zoll has saved the day for the Weyburn Red Wings. So it looks good for the Bombers. I mean, they can only do what they can do and do their best to beat a hot goalie like this. So that's good. They had a great first period. And you mentioned that you didn't think it was that physical. I thought the Bombers were pretty physical actually at the very start of that period. So I think that's how they're going to have to play against this Weyburn Red Wing team.
And not take any more undisciplined penalties.
And exactly right. That really hurt them, those 2 unnecessary penalties in the offensive zone.
Well, mind you, you said you didn't think the first one was a penalty anyway.
I didn't. It was a hit, and I thought the player was turned to the side. It was I thought a legitimate body check.
Definitely the second one wasn't. Again,
no, it certainly
like
wasn't.
you mentioned, and I don't care what caliber of hockey, if it's the NHL, junior, even minor hockey, you do not want to take penalties in the offensive zone.
No, it's
tough break there. The Wings made him pay, and again, if you take away that power play chance, I didn't think Weyburn really had any other chances in tight the entire period.
No, they certainly didn't. And except for that one mistake, I thought the Bombers did a nice job of clearing the puck in front of the net, and they haven't done that all year. So a lot of improvement there so far, except for the one mistake.
So just the one goal, a power play marker by Fitzgerald, his 4th of the year. Betson and Carmen, the assist at 9:23. Again, the shots 14-6 in favor of Flin Flon. When the Weyburn Red Wings lead after one period of play this year, their record is 4-2. When the Bombers trail after one period of play this year, the record is 2-2. We'll see what happens for period number 2, but the Wings, a power play marker, the difference right now here on Flow TV. Alrighty, welcome back to the Whitney Forum as we're moments away from the start of the second period, and once again the Weyburn Red Wings a 1-0 lead, a goal by Fitzgerald, the power play marker, his fourth at 9:23, has put the Wings up 1-0, and again, pretty darn good period for Flin Flon. Matter of fact, you could say one of their best periods of the year despite not scoring a goal.
Yeah, they had some great periods against Melfort last weekend, but you're right, they had a lot of chances. They moved the puck around nicely, got a lot of shots on net, 14, but just couldn't get it past the goaltender. So something to build on. There's a lot of positives for the Flin Flon Bombers in that period.
And you got to remember, they're going to start the period with a power play.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So 14-6 with a shot to favor the Bombers, but they find themselves down a goal. Great opportunity. Remember that Weyburn penalty kill, as good as the year that they've had, and as good of a hot streak they've been on, they have struggled on the penalty kill.
Absolutely. It's a great time of year. It's Parents' Weekend here in Flin Flon, and the Bombers put on a great weekend for the parents. I just met Nathan Munier's mom and dad, big fans of Rob Hart, who you can't blame them. And they're here from Quebec, and excited to see where their son is playing hockey, and there's a lot of parents in the crowd tonight. There'll be even more tomorrow, and always great to meet the parents and that listen to us.
And by the way, whoever did a good job with the Jumbotron putting all those pictures up there, you did a fantastic job.
Yeah, I believe it was Allison Cooper, but I could be wrong.
Well, whoever it was, Allison, whoever, congratulations, a wonderful job.
It was really nice.
So Flin Flon will begin the period on the power play. The Wings get a hold of it, down the ice it goes. Morcourt's forced to make the save, and Leper will grab it back, and then he had a guy right on him, had to get rid of it. Cohen Semp, 5-point game here last Friday against the Mustangs. Lost a handle, Piccinino got it back. Here's Ryder Ringer, he'll flip it in. Semp in the corner, tried to pick that up, grabbed instead by Carmen, then whistled around the boards, and it'll clear outside the Bomber zone. And 35 seconds to go in the power play, Leper back together. Here comes the dangerous Maharaj on him. Leper's had a good game tonight. He turns the handle pretty good on a good offensive player. DK, though, not fooled. He grabbed it at center. Wing short-handed, drop back to Maharaj. He'll make a move, and now he'll skate with it back to center, try to kill out the last few seconds of the power play. He gets a hold of it, and they'll flip it back inside the Flin Flon zone. 13 seconds go in the power play, and not much for Flin Flon in this power play to begin the second period. Carter Anderson played it ahead. Here's Luke Leper, one last chance. Nice pass, Cormier. Cormier hangs on, and he had Schaefer going to the front of the net, but that was blocked nicely that time by Oxelgren. It'll redirect off him over the glass and out of play, and that'll do it for the Bomber power play. Looked a lot better in the first half in the opening period, but couldn't really get anything going here in the second.
Yeah, you mentioned Luke Leper. He's had a great period. He and Carter Anderson would be the two best Bombers out there so far.
Well, Joey Lee's had a good
Joey Lee's,
too.
Yeah, it would be up there. You're absolutely right.
Lee's will take the face-off right now as he lines up here against DK. Of course, Muka had that great chance, a beautiful breakaway on a terrific feed by Carter Anderson, but I'd say the best player on the ice for either team had to be the Weyburn goaltender, Angelo Zoll. Flin Flon will get a chance on him again, and like I said, you're looking at Daz and Mitchell, who's been lights up for the last few years, not even in uniform. He did make the trip, but not even in uniform tonight. That's how deep the crease has gotten Weyburn.
Wow. It's tough on goalies. You know, if you're not playing, it's...
He's 20, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens with him. Joey Lee set for the face-off once again to the left of Angelo Zoll, and one more time he'll line up here for the face-off against Lucas Schmidt. Lees, Cormier, and Seitz is the forward group for Flin Flon. Schaefer and Tanchuk on the back end. Puck back of the Weyburn goal. Wings try to jump on it. Big pile up there. Lees gets it free to Schaefer at the blue line. Knocked it down, throws it back in, but here come the Wings. There's a chance now. Up the wing, cutting in, a chance, and fired wide that time. What an opportunity for Smith Davis. But he missed the net. That's their best chance, 5-on-5 in this game. Flin Flon will get it back. Schaefer, Cormier, bounce pass, looking for Seitz. Back to break that play up was Chakrabarty. Chakrabarty, a really good-looking D-man for them.
Big guy.
Back to Smith Davis off his skate. Wings get it back at center. Smith Davis, who had that chance moments ago, back across the line, tried to push it ahead. Flin Flon will clear it back out. Smith Davis goes back to grab it. The wing side of center. Bounces it ahead. Here's an opportunity. Picked up here by the forward Legrandeur. Took a pretty good hit, came out of the corner. LeBeau will pinch in here for the Wings along the boards. Try to knock it down, holds it inside the Flin Flon zone. Bounce pass back to Ruthven, a chance. Off the glove that time, a Moorcourt rebound picked up here by Bossel. Bossel for Flin Flon, skates with it to center. Bounce it off the boards back in Weyburn territory. Ewan in there quickly to grab it. Flin Flon keeps it in. Jakubchuk in the blue line, coughed it up. Stolen here by Ruthven, he's got a partial break. Ruthven in, Ruthven a backhander, save Moorcourt. They almost jump it into the back of the net as the Bomber D-man got caught and ran into his own goaltender. Jakubchuk will throw it in. Clark, the defenseman, almost knocked it in his own net. Here's a stretch pass to Ruthven, but a big save for Kenny Moorcourt. Maharish takes the pass, he'll set up, throws it back on target off Moorcourt. Bounces away, and Flin Flon clearly gets it down the ice. There's a stick and a glove laying in behind the play here. So interesting.
And a neck protector.
Yeah, so is that Clark?
I'm not sure.
He got caught in behind the play, and he got shaken up, and he's sitting on the bench there. But a whole whack of stuff laying behind the play. The Wings come close not once but twice here early in the second period. Mike Slip.
It was like a sports store out there, Rob, with all the equipment on the ice. But yeah, the great save by Kenny Moorcourt. Got fooled a little later. It went through his legs, but fortunately didn't go in the net.
Benson against Ringer, face off inside the Flin Flon zone. Off the draw, Carter Anderson has it, 4 Bombers away. Quick pass to Ryder Muka up the wing. Muka carries it in. Muka back out front, knocked down. Anderson can't find it. Grabbed instead here by DK, and he'll send it in looking for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald got the goal back in the opening period. Tied up along the boards, trying to push that one free. Carter Anderson picked it up for Flin Flon. Can't clear it out. Leopard ahead to Schaefer. Schaefer plays that one back to Ryder Ringer across the line. Pass up front, Anderson, backdoor off the side of the net. What a pass by Ringer. But not a lot of room there. Wings back the other way. Fitzgerald again, trying to do the bit of the toe drag. He gets it around Schaefer. Fitzgerald then flipped it to the corner. Back to blue line. Knocked down that time and fired wide. Grabbed here in front, but Wings can't get the shot away. There's a Bomber without a stick here.
Muka.
He tried to pin up along the boards. It's grabbed here by the defenseman Schaefer. Down the ice, that gets away from Chabargat. Or Chakrabarty, pardon me. And they'll touch up, and we'll get a face-off back inside the Flin Flon zone after the icing call. But Weyburn already looking better here, 5-on-5 in the second period.
Absolutely. They've outshot the Bombers so far 3-1. Mike Reagan not happy with the referee. I don't know if he's upset about the icing call or what it is, but or maybe Muka.
I think he said it hit a stick or something.
Yeah.
I think that's the argument. 15:37 to go second period. Shots 15-9 Flin Flon. It was 14-6 Bombers after one, and like Mike Slip indicated. 3-1 for Weyburn in the second. They'll finally try to work this out, but they're going to have to get everybody out there, including Ryder Ringer, have to go back out there.
Trying to figure out who was out there and who wasn't.
So the face-off between Moldy and Ryder Ringer, all fresh Weyburn players, is the Bombers had to put everybody back out there after the icing call. Face-off in the Flin Flon zone, the left to Kenny Moorcourt. Huge face-off right now to kick off the second period. Moldy leaning in here against Ryder Ringer. Ringer, nice job to win that face-off. Schaefer back there, got hit hard there.
A penalty.
And he's going to draw. I don't know about this call.
No, I don't either.
I don't think they were just competing for the puck. That's a terrible call. Cody Mapes doesn't like it either, but you can tell he's a little bit frustrated, but that's a terrible call here.
I think
here's the replay on it. I guess you could judge for yourself, but I thought it's just two guys competing for the puck. I never would have called that.
It was very similar to that Anderson penalty, I thought, Rob.
So Romalaire will go off. I'm assuming it's a boarding penalty. Flin Flon back on the power play for the second time tonight. Ringer will go right back out there. Not much of a rest for him. Piccinino, Ringer, and Semp up front. Lepper, who's got the puck right now with Anderson. Anderson lets it rip, and that goes off the ankle that time of Moldy. He felt that one. Flin Flon with a chance again to tie up this game. Second power play of the night. They're 0 for 1. And here's a chance shorthanded for Maharish cutting down the ice. Maharish back of the net. He'll hang on to it now. He'll skate with it outside the zone. Feeds it back inside his own zone. Grabbed that time by LeBeau. And he throws that one back in. Schmidt was looking for it, broke it up back of the Bomber net. Here's Lepper. Swings the pass to Ringer. Ringer to center. Down the wing across the Weyburn line. Ringer hangs on along the boards. Carter Anderson poked away right away. But right back on the stick here, a Ringer. Back out front, Anderson reps that over top of the goal. Around the boards, down the ice it goes. 1:11 to go on the power play. Moorcourt well out of his net. Put it ahead to Lepper as Betson will step on the ice here for the Wings. Lepper forced back of his own net. Swings the pass to Schaefer. Back up the wing, Carter Anderson with a lane down the left side. Gets in, gets a shot away, save made, bouncing puck in front of the Weyburn net. That's underneath Carman, I believe. And he'll cover up here, and now Bird getting into it with Semp. It was Carman who had the puck underneath him.
You know what is interesting on that, and Carter Anderson still out there, is after that icing, they had to call the Bomber players back onto the ice. They never left after that. They stayed out there. Carter Anderson, Ringer, and then they played very well. Carter Anderson with some great chances again. Mike Reagan's still not happy with something with the referee.
Yeah, he seems to be agitated about something. 14:21 to go. Second period, Joey Lees getting some power play time tonight along with Cormier. Seitz, Tanchuk, and Schaefer. But the Wings win the draw, and they've got the puck, and they'll pick this one up and hammer it off the boards back down the ice. Here comes DK racing after it, but Flin Flon will get it back. Tanchuk to center. Hammers it inside the wing zone. Picked up along the boards that time by Seitz. Lost a handle. Flin Flon holds it in. Tanchuk from the blue line. A quick chance. Kicked away. Rebound back out front. Wings clear it to the blue line, but not out. Tanchuk, top of the right circle for Seitz. Back out front, Lees! Oh, what a save! Highway robbery again. Angelo Zoll. And you can't set up a play any better than that.
No, he's very aggressive. Watch him come out of the net here, right to the top of the crease.
What a beautiful pass back of the goal to Lees alone out front.
The Bombers are moving the puck around really nicely, but again, Angelo Zoll's the story here.
13:52 to go in the period, 20 seconds in the power play, and Angelo Zoll, a tremendous save from point-blank range there on local product Joey Lees. Flin Flon wins the draw. Tanchuk back to Schaefer, a chance. That was close as it hit a stick and just went wide. Again, I don't think it's going to be a clean shot to beat Zoll. You're going to have to get a rebound or a dirty goal. Fitzgerald down the wing. He'll bring it in. He gets a chance, and he just missed that one over top of the bar. Back out front. Picked up and fired on target. Good save that time, Moorcourt.
Same save as Zoll made. Kenny came charging out of the net to well out of the crease, and he didn't give Chakravarty a lot to shoot at. Just a great save by Kenny Moorcourt.
Flin Flon 0 for 2 on the power play, and back to 5 aside. Maharaj is out there to take the face-off here against the Bombers. Stitton, face-off inside Flin Flon territory. Wyatt Stitton for the Bombers has got it. He'll get it to center. Dumps it in, tries to chase it down. He got in there pretty quickly. Left it in the corner that time for Ewan. Ewan back of the goal. Ewan tried to come back out front. He does, but nobody's there. Wings intercept. Here's Smith-Davis to center. Backhand pass to Ruthven. Back of the goal for Smith-Davis. Pinned up along the boards by Yakubchuk. Puck is grabbed here by Maharaj. Back out front off the stick. Oxelbrun races over, but he can't hold it in. Oxelbrun back to center. Back to the big D man, Chakrabarty, who had that good chance moments ago. Pass partially blocked. Look out, there's a penalty. Smith-Davis taking out hard along the boards, and no doubt about that, when you can't hit a guy when he's got his back turned, it'll be a boarding call. And Clark, the Bomber defenseman, going to take a penalty here, and Weyburn will go back on the power play looking for a chance to try and jump up by 2.
That was...
no question about that one.
No, absolutely not. That was a good call.
And that was a foolish penalty again in the offensive zone. 12:45 to go, second period. The Wings have killed off a couple of Bomber power plays. They'll go back to work with the extra attacker. Their third chance of the night. They've got the power play goal by Fitzgerald, the only offense so far in this game. DK gets set for the face-off against Joey Lees, who was robbed the last time he was out there. Good job by Schaefer, the Bomber D-man. Down the ice it goes. Zoll will stop this one, and Oxelgren will pick up the puck back of his own net. Here comes Oxelgren for the Wings. To center. Carries it in. Over to DK, back to Oxelgren. Puck back of the net. Ringer got a hold of it, can't clear it. Knocked down by Schmidt, out front, a chance. Good glove save that time, Moorcourt. And you notice what Kenny Moorcourt's doing here tonight? getting on top of the blue paint and challenging the shooters.
Exactly right, Rob. That's exactly right. Getting the big Bomber logo pointed right at the shooter and just cutting the angle down, playing very aggressive, and that's good goaltending.
Maharas against Piccinino, face off once again on the left of Kenny Marquardt, off the draw. Nice job by Joey Lees, who hammered off the boards back down the ice. Racing back to get it. Chakrabarty, he doesn't leave the ice very often. Chakrabarty trying to fight off a check, will drop this one back to DK at center. DK will pick it up, very, very skilled forward, throws it in deep. Picked up here by Semp, but intercepted in front by Smith Davis. DK holds the line. DK back to Chakrabarty. Maharaj a chance, side of the net, right open, right up.
What a save.
Toe save there. Marquardt, look out, he's going to get into it here with Smith Davis, and he's going to take a penalty.
I think he called both of them, Rob.
Boy, Marquardt didn't like something. He came over and he took a pretty good whack there. I thought it was at Maharaj. Maharaj comes back and gets into it here with
Meunier.
Oh, just the one penalty being handed out. So Smith Davis must have whacked Marquardt first.
Kenny didn't like it, I'll tell you that. Kenny, you know, I've said it before, Kenny's the nicest guy you've ever met off the ice. He's just a
Cody Mates wants an explanation because Marquardt gave him
the business.
How you do with the big goalie stick there.
Kenny, as I was saying, he's just a great guy. Just mild manner, but you get him on the ice, he's got a lot of Billy Smith in him.
Well, actually, I've seen Billy Smith. That was a lot tamer than when Billy Smith hit guys with sticks.
Let's remember last year, Kenny got in a fight and handled himself pretty well. Kenny likes to hack at the opposition a little bit.
11:50 to go, second period. So this is going to negate the power play.
That being said, I think Kenny probably deserved a penalty on that.
Well, that's what Cody Mapeshire thought that. I mean, you can't usually hit a guy with your stick and get away with it.
No.
Although I can say this with full confidence, maybe the referee just missed it because they miss a lot. Anyway, face-off back inside the Weyburn zone to the right of the goaltender, Zoll. Boy, he hasn't even come close to letting the puck in yet tonight. 4-on-4 hockey, a little bit more room. Maharaj wins the face-off. Wins will work it around the boards for DK. Tanchuk tried to zero in on him, but DK will pick up momentum and he can really move. DK, drop pass. Maharaj back to center. Maharaj across the line, hangs on! Kind of hung on to it. I thought he was going to shoot the puck, and I think he kind of faked everybody out, and then all of a sudden decided, wait, I'm in deep, I better do something here. Wings hold it in. That hits a stick, goes over top of the Bomber net. Maharaj took a bit of a high stick there. Flin Flon will get three guys away to center, led by Cormier. Drops it back to Stitton, back out front. There's a chance, rep wide. Good chance by Schaefer, the D-man. Hit the glass and came back, and the puck laying on the top of the net. Maharaj stopped there, hoping to get a call from the referee, and Cody Mates again, not happy, saying the referee missed that one, Mike Slip.
Yeah, he went down. Looked like he did get clipped a bit.
He definitely took a high stick for sure.
Yeah.
11:14 to go and 29 seconds. The Bombers will go to the power play for the third time tonight. Cormier taking the face-off against Lucas Schmidt to the right of the Weyburn net. Back to Schaefer. Here's Tanchuk through traffic, got that on target. Zoll stopped that. Cormier on the rebound. Along the boards to Lees. It's been a good line for Flin Flon tonight. Cormier races in. Knocked off the puck. The Wings can't clear. Nice job by Lees to hold it. This might be Joey Lees' best game of the year. Here's a quick pass up the left side to Ruthven. Ruthven across the Bomber line. Hangs on. Throws it through traffic. Save made, Marquardt. Cormier can't chip it out. Flin Flon now on the power play. Schaefer back of his own net. Trying to get away from Schmidt. He'll knock it down. A brief power play for Flin Flon for 47 seconds. 0 for 2 in the game, but they got Carter Anderson out there. And that's who gets the puck. Anderson to center. Down the left side, made a good move. Anderson in a backhander! And stopped again by Zoll. Well, they've had no answer for Anderson going to the front of the net tonight. Here's a chance again! And Zoll takes that one away from Piccinino. Puck bouncing, comes back to blue line, held in by Lepper. Lepper whiffed on it. He'll get it back. Anderson can't get a stick on it. Held in here by Lepper. 15 seconds to go on the power play. Carmen back of the goal, throws it over to Betson. He can't knock it down. Here's Anderson to the blue line. Lepper back out front. Piccinino walks in and Zoll shuts the door on him. And boy, textbook goaltending tonight.
Yeah, he was at the top of the crease on the side there. Boy, Carter Anderson's got great hands. He can just maneuver around. You think you got him, and boom, he's gone.
Like I said, they've had no answer for him getting to the front of the net, but when he gets there, Angelo Zoll's got the answer.
He sure has.
3 seconds remaining in the Flin Flon power play. Ringer digging in against DK. Back to Anderson. He'll rip that one wide. Here's a chance for Yakimchuk. That got blocked. Penalty over. Smith Davis under the box. And he'll go over and grab the puck. Had DK out front, but Anderson there to snuff that one out. Here's a nice pass to center ice. Picked up here by Ryder Muka. He'll bank it in. That's picked up here by Chakrabarty. Lost the handle. Comes back up front. A chance for Mukin. Turned away again by Zoll. Second great chance for Mukin in this game. DK back the other way. Maharaj along the wing. Wings look to keep it in. DK battling in the corner with Leopard down to 9:16 to go, second period. Knocked away this time by Anderson. What a shift for Carter Anderson, number 27. Here he goes. The Thompson missile as he crosses inside the Weyburn zone. Got that puck in deep. It's laying there in the corner. Wings moving ahead. Comes to blue line. Knocked down that time by Clark. He'll hold it in. Bouncing puck. Lees can't get a stick on it. Anderson holds it in. Try to throw it back out front. Intercepted and Wings get it back to center ice. Maharaj gets that one ahead. There's a chance, the wide open net, and fired wide that time. What a chance that was for LeBeau. Flin Flon back the other way. They had Ewan in behind the D. They can't get it to him. Broke it up that time by Martin. Martin holds up his guy. Game really opening up here in the second period. Here's a pass. Too far that time for Romelaire. Ewan got it back inside the wing zone. There's Martin for the Wings. He'll try to pick up the puck back, and that ran into by Ewan. Wings work it back out front, but intercepted in the blue line. Yakimchuk's long shot. Ewan got a piece of that to push it to the corner. Back of the goal that goes to Stinton. Stinton to the blue line, held in by Yakimchuk. Throws it back in. Ewan looking for some room. He falls down, blows a tire, puck underneath him. Flin Flon tried to hold it in, but grabbed instead by the Wings. Here's the quick pass to McIntyre, back across the Bomber line. Looking for someone to give it to. Dished it back to Carbon. He gets hit hard by Seitz. Penalty coming up against Flin Flon.
That's a bad
Wings
call.
hold it in. That hits a body, goes to the corner. That might be an interference call, though, and the Weyburn player is really shaken up here. Penalty going to Flin Flon.
Excuse me.
It's going to be Clark, the D-man, I believe.
Sorry to see the young man hurt, but I really don't think this is a penalty.
No, sorry, Leo Seitz will take
He
the
had
penalty.
the puck, Rob. He had the puck.
So Leo Seitz will go off. And Weyburn will go to the power play here for the fourth time tonight. 7:41 to go. Shots 23-13 in favor of Flin Flon. Media timeout. We'll see if we got some scores out of town here tonight. We got 0-0. Kindersley Melfort in the opening period. Likewise, Nipawin LaRange, but Yorkton has scored 1-0 on Melville so far tonight. Boy, that'd be a fun game to watch, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it sure would. This one's a fun game to watch. You know, I said they're pretty even, and they actually the Bombers have outplayed them, I think. But Zoll, as we've talked about many times, has just held his ground and played fantastic.
How about that big save he made on Joey Lees here earlier in the period?
Unbelievable.
And just another great save moments ago on Ryder Muka.
Yeah, we saw a great save last week by
That was
Melfort goalie.
Yeah, that was Coombs when he went behind him and was able to
behind him. Yeah,
grab his. That might be the save of the year, actually. So immediate timeout here. The Weyburn Red Wings going on a delayed power play. They might get a chance here to take the lead. They've had a couple of good chances. Marcourt. This might be the turning point of the game here. What happens on this power play?
Yeah, absolutely. 3-2 New York Yankees in the bottom of the fifth.
And if they win, they go to the World Series, right? I think they do. Yeah, they're up. No, sorry, it's only 2 games to 1. My apologies.
Yeah.
The Dodgers had a chance to go to the World Series, but they blew it today, didn't they?
Big time. I can't remember what that score was.
It was like 9-2 when I came here. Anyway, Weyburn Red Wing power play coming up once again.
12-6.
Ranked 7th in the league. The Bomber penalty kill ranked 6th. They've killed 3, or 1 of the Weyburn power plays. They are 1 for 3. Once again, the goal by Fitzgerald back in the opening period. Ruthven lining up for the faceoff, wins the draw, held in here nicely by Chakrabarty. DK, back to Chakrabarty. Maharaj has got it, side of the goal, clipped to the corner that time by Township. Township tried to get a hold of it. Chakrabarty holds it in. DK poked away by Tanchuk. Yakubchuk will try to pick it up. Chakrabarty back there to take it away from him. He'll fire it over to Maharaj. Maharaj down the right side. Flipped that one in deep. Picked up by Ruthven back of the goal. Ruthven has got it along the boards. Ruthven working his way to the middle of the ice. Hangs on. Drop past Chakrabarty. Maharaj back out front. Deflects off the stick that time of Tanchuk. But Morcourt again. Look at his positioning here, Mike Slip. Where is he?
Right at the top of the crease, right where he should be. It's textbook goaltending in this day and age. Not like the old days, Rob. They just, it's all position. And
just to give you an idea of how old Mike Slip is, when he played road hockey, used telephone books as goalie pads. But I guess they did the job, eh, Mike?
When I was a kid, goalies didn't wear masks.
Oh, wow, that could have been interesting. I was talking about this with a guy the other day. They didn't do that. Now you'd have people killed the way the guys shoot the puck.
Yeah.
They didn't have curved sticks back then either, did they?
Gump Worsley comes to mind.
A minute 8 to go in the Weyburn power play. They're inside their own zone. Here comes DK quickly to center. Boy, he can really move. Put himself offside, though. And they'll blow that down with 6:42 to go. And a minute 1 remaining in the penalty to Leo Seitz.
The Gumper looked like he didn't wear a mask. Not the most handsome man, but hockey, I loved it back in...
How about Johnny Bauer? Remember him?
Oh, my God. Terry Sawchuk.
I met Johnny Bauer once, and I'm not kidding you. It looked like his face was made of leather.
Yeah.
Wow, I think he'd seen a few pucks, but a tremendous guy and a really good goaltender. Hall of Famer. Joey Lees gets the puck. He'll get a hold of it. Down the ice it goes. And Zoll will wait for it. What a game he's had tonight, speaking of great goalies. And he drops that one back, and here comes Oxelgren. Wings on the attack again, trying to double their lead. They lead at 1-0 on a late power play goal in the opening period. Picked up, though, by Schaefer, and down the ice it goes. A good bouncing puck on net, but Zoll played that one well. Oxelgren will grab it. 27 seconds to go in the Weyburn power play. Oxelgren drops it back. Picked up here by Smith Davis. Smith Davis up the left side. He'll bring it in deep. One of the nice returning players for their squad last year. Wings hold it in. Oxelgren at the blue line. A shot blocked in front that time by Tanchuk. Oxelgren grabs the loose puck again. Back out the blue line of Smith Davis. Tees it up, and a good save by Morcourt. Flashed his blocker on that one. Good pressure by the Wings. Almost back to 5 aside. Back to Oxelgren. Hangs on, shoots a bouncing puck. Good save. Morcourt, he'll hang on. Back to 5 aside, and Weyburn 1 for 4 on the power play in this game.
Kenny Marquardt looking sharp. That was a bouncing puck. He just tracked it down in the one before. He fought through a lot of screens and made a really nice save.
He certainly did. 5.5 to go. Second period, 1-0 Weyburn in front. Shots are 25-15 Bombers. And a big face-off. Betflin, the Weyburn captain, out there to face off here against Anthony Piccinino. Parents' weekend. Hoping for a bit of a comeback here in the second period. Piccinino. Couldn't knock it down. Back of the goal. Wings have it. Trying to work that one back out front. Puck is bouncing. Piccinino can't get a stick on it. Got a stick up a little bit high and got up high on the Weyburn player that time, which was Betson. Piccinino after it again. Tied up along the boards that time by Moldy. Anderson gets it free. Headmans this one to Cormier at center. Back to Anderson, made a good move. Anderson cuts in, save made by Zoll to the blue line. Puck held in. Weak shot by Clark, but he'll get it on target. And again, what a chance by Carter Anderson. Zoll's got his number.
It'd be interesting to know how many shots Carter Anderson has had.
Well, or 3 from point blank range.
Yeah, and really the most important statistic is scoring chances.
Yeah.
He's had a lot, and he's created them himself, and with some great passes, and Carter Anderson's a real deal.
4:55 to go, second period. The Wings win another face-off. They've got the puck. They'll move this one ahead to Ruthven. Back to LeBeau. He kicks it ahead of the Bomber line. That's knocked away. Oh, here's a chance now for Bassell down the wing. Bassell out front. Nice pass. Oh, Seitz can't finish. Oh, he fed it perfectly. Had it on his stick, and then he lost control. Ruthven the other direction. Fired it in. Bounced right in front of the Bomber net. Picked up by Bassell. Hammers it off the glass back down the ice. And Oxley going to go back and touch up. That will be an icing call. And Bassell and Maharaj have got something going now as they whack at each other. But 4:28 to go. Another good setup for Flin Flon, and they come up empty.
Yeah, Evan Bassell's parents have rented beautiful place out at Baker's Narrows for the rest of the seasons. They're like us. They're from Alberta. They love it up here so much. They love Evan's dad was saying how much he loves the lakes and the beauty of the Flin Flon area.
Wings win the face-off, go to work inside the Flin Flon zone. That's Schmidl on the boards. Knocked away from him. Pass up the right side, speaking of Bissell. He'll chip this one in before he gets taken down. Nice body check that time by Oxelgren. The Weyburn bench obviously enjoyed that. Oxelgren, again, this Weyburn defense has been such an improvement from last year. They've improved everywhere, but I know they've taken a lot of pride in their defensive play. Schmidt dumps it back in the Flin Flon zone. Kenny Marquardt stopped it back of the net. Grabbed here by Clark. Clark starts to make his way up the ice. There's a nice quick pass up the wing. Back up front to Muka. Chance right on target. Zoll off his breadbasket. Then he'll grab it and haul it in. Shots are 16-10 Bombers in the second period. They've hit 30 in the game.
Right. What a great play by this young line. You got Lees, Muka, and the young AP. That was just a beautiful tic-tac-toe play, but again...
Ryan Ulmer is his name.
Ryan Ulmer.
From the Regina Pat Canadians. And he hasn't looked out of place when he's been in there.
No, he has not. He looks good.
Off the face-off, Bombers win the draw. Back to blue line to Cole Tanchuk. In deep for Cohen Semp, trying to get something going. Ringer in the corner. Ringer hangs on. Semp lost the handle. Picked up here by DK. He'll push it back to center ice to Fitzgerald. He's got the goal. Ripped that over top. That Kenny Marquardt wasn't sure where it was. Betson holds it in. Back of the board, back of the net it goes, rather. There's Schaefer. Ahead to Ringer. Ringer made a good move at center. Sends a pass back to Semp. He's across the Weyburn line. Got to come back out front. Play has broken up, but Schaefer tried to hold it in. Back to center. Played it ahead to Semp. He'll flip it back inside the wing zone. Icing against Flin Flon, 2:57 to go, and the Weyburn net has come off.
I want to tell you something. I was watching Carter Anderson got shoved into that net, and the Bombers had some pressure. He stopped and tried to put the net back in its place because he didn't want the whistle to blow, but unfortunately it came off there. Just a heads-up play by Carter Anderson, how he was trying to get the net back on the post, and so they could continue with the pressure they had.
2:57 to go. The face-off will come back in Weyburn territory. Joey Lees, Pat Piccinino, and Cormier, the forward group here for Flin Flon. Lepper and Yakimchuk on the back end. Big face-off in the wing zone. Weyburn continues to lead this game 1-0. Lepper's chance blocked. There's a chance by Cormier, and he's got out front for the redirection, but chipped it up over top of the right pad that time as Zoll. Cormier reaches over to keep it in, throws it out front. Knocked down. Moldy will get a hold of it. He'll flip it up the ice. Here comes Romaleri after it. Romaleri gets a chance, and that goes off the stick over top of the Bomber net. Flin Flon trying to clear. Held in here by the wings. They throw it back out front on the doorstep, and that one just missed. Puck lifted to the blue line. LeBeau will hold it in. Now Flin Flon gets it back. Joey Lees flips it outside the zone. Knocked down at the Weyburn blue line that time by Martin. Intercepted by Yakimchuk. Lees can't get a stick on this when it rolls back in the wing zone. And icing against Flin Flon again. Martin back to get it. 2:09 to go. And you're right, a pretty entertaining hockey game so far.
Really good game. It's fun to watch this one. And the Bombers out shooting them, as we've said. And but the Weyburn Red Wings defense is playing very well too.
Not allowing a lot of second and third chances.
No, and that's sort of been the Achilles heel of the Bomber season a little bit, but not tonight. They've done a nice job except for the one goal.
Maharas will take the face-off here against Cormier inside the Flin Flon zone to the left of the goaltender, Kenny Marquardt. Bombers win the face-off. DK's got his guy tied up. Maharas in there. Try to work that one back out front. Lees is after it. Joey Lees, a nice game tonight, like we said. Had some good chances tonight, but Zoll has kept him at bay as he has with the rest of the team. Lees back of the net. He'll flip it ahead. Oxelgren gambled and went to swat it ahead, and he missed it. Flin Flon will get it down the ice, but they turned the puck over at the Weyburn blue line. There's a pass for Maharas. Maharas tried to go backhand to forehand. Lepper will poke it in the corner. DK had Ruthven open out front. To the blue line on target. Knocked away that time by Moorcourt. A good save on the defenseman, Chakrabarty. Ringer and Anderson race off the other way. Ringer's shot off the stick over top of the net. Down to 1:21 to go in the period. Mahara's still out there, might be a bit tired. Flin Flon dumped it back in. Anderson back of the goal. Swings to the blue line. Schaefer's quick chance off the stick and over the glass and out of play. 1:10 remaining in the second period. Still a 1-0 Weyburn lead. Just that one goal, the late power play goal in the first period.
Yeah, it's you know, a 1-0 game doesn't sound that exciting, but it's a very exciting game. And Carter Anderson again showing his speed there. Just couldn't corral the puck to get it back out in front.
Ringer back out there for the face-off, and looks like he's going to line up here against Lucas Schmidt. They've been in the face-off circle a lot against each other here tonight. Wings win the draw. Cleared off the glass. Tanchuk though quickly back to his own blue line. There's Schaefer. Back to Anderson. Ahead to Ringer. Ringer trying to fight off a shot. No pitch, and he don't open net. He fired over top. That might have been one of the few that they had Zoll guessing wrong on, but he missed the target. Less than a minute to go. The Bombers come close, but they can't hit the target. Puck will roll down on Moorcourt, forced to hang on. Now what a setup that was to Anthony Piccinino, and it looked like an empty net there, or an open net there, I guess a better way of putting it, and he ripped it over top. Yeah, the top half of the net was definitely open, and I think the puck was rolling on him a bit and put it over the net. 44 seconds to go, second period, 31-16 the shots in favor of Flin Flon tonight, but it's the Weyburn Red Wings with the 1-0 lead on a power play goal by Fitzgerald, his fourth of the year. Back in the opening period, here comes DK, lining up for the face-off against Lees. Off the draw, nice chance here for Cohen Semp. He'll pick it up quickly to center. Semp gets it, dumps it in. He'll race down after, throws it out front. Oh, good opportunity for Leo Seitz, but great effort that time. And on the other side, Ruthven got behind the D, but he couldn't pick up the pass. What a effort by Cohen Semp to get down there. Wings work it back out front. Knocked down at the blue line that time by Martin. Back out front. And Ruthven will fire that one wide. There's Joey Lees after it again. That's going to be a penalty, Rob. He flipped it up over the glass, and you're right, it will be. With 14.7 seconds to go, Lees will take a delay of game here. That's the rules. He's pleading his case, but there's nothing you can do. No, it went over clean. I thought it might be coming up to us. That's why I was watching closely. I'm always careful for that. So 14.7 seconds to go. Weyburn on the power play for the fifth time here tonight. And boy, this could be a big, crucial power play as well. Yeah, and they're going to come back with if they don't score in the final 14.7 seconds. Yeah. So face-off back inside the Flin Flon zone. Lees will go off for a delay of game. And Weyburn will get some power play time here to wrap up the period. Smith-Davis in there. Ties up that time. Yakubchuk gets a stick on it, pushes it to the blue line. Chakabara will hold it in. DK fights off the check. There's Smith-Davis to Mahara's back of the net. Back up front. DK with a chance. Good save, Moorcourt. Oh, what a stop that was. And again, a lot of traffic in front, Mike, but he's really picking up the shooters well. He is, and he's fighting through that traffic. Did you notice that they're going to pull the goalie here? That's a smart play with 2.1 seconds to go. It sure is a smart play. Coney Mapes will pull Zoll out. They'll go 6-on-4 here. Try to get, I think he realizes how important the second goal is going to be tonight. Smith-Davis, the big face-off against Ryder Ringer, 6-on-4. Chakabara, shot blocked that time by Tanchuk. And that'll do it for the second period. And I'll tell you what, the Bombers have done a masterful job of blocking shots here tonight. They sure have, and the Bombers and the Weyburn Red Wings have put on a great show here this evening for these fans. $7,400 50-50 already. So, boy, then the game's been moving along fast. There has been quite a few penalties, but it seems like the flow is really, really quick. 18 shots for the Bombers in that second period, but have not been able to beat Anthony Zoll. So once again, just the one goal back at the 9:23 mark, the power play marker by Fitzgerald. Betson and Carmen the assist, but they'll have a minute 46 of power play time to work with coming out for the third. And actually in that final 14 seconds, they had a couple pretty good chances there. They sure did, and as you say, this penalty kill is big. The next goal is so important. It's going to be tough if the Red Wings
pop one here, and it's going to be tough for them to get rolling, get the Bombers victory if that happens. So, but really exciting and good for the Bombers to come back. Good for Kenny Marquardt to play so well. I mean, he's played well all year. He just hasn't got the wins, and it's
he's been really good tonight.
He has been exceptional tonight.
Shots in that period, 18-11 Flin Flon, so they're out shooting the Wings 32-17 through 2 periods of play. Power plays, Bombers have not been able to muster much. They're 0 for 3, Weyburn 1 for 4, and again, that's a big minute 46 coming up for the third period here tonight. When the Bombers trailed after 40 minutes of play, their record this year is 1-4, so they haven't had it. By mine, it's just the 1 goal. Weyburn leads after 2. Their record is 5-1. So for all 5 games that they've won, they've led after 40 minutes of play.
Been able to hold the lead, and that's a sign of a good hockey team.
Wings up 1-0, a power play goal. The difference right now. We'll be back with the third period momentarily. welcome back to the Flow TV broadcast tonight. Mike Slett's got himself a little bit of a breather. He's ready to come out for the third period. Hopefully the Flin Flon Bombers are ready to come out for this third period there, Mike Slett.
I sure do, yeah. The Bombers have to kill off a minute and 46 seconds of this power play. This is a big minute.
Absolutely, it is.
46 seconds in this game. So, you know, we said the Melford series would tell us a lot about the Bombers. It told us that they're pretty good. We'd take a split with Melford Mustangs. And tonight again, it's especially right now, see how the Bombers make out.
Well, Anthony Zoll has been certainly the best player on the ice tonight, stopping all 32 shots fired in his direction. Flin Flon needs to kill this penalty and find a way to get a puck past him, and that appears to be a very difficult task. But we're back underway here in the third period. Looks like a decent crowd here. Of course, Parents Weekend, these same two teams, don't forget, back here tomorrow night. Wings will start the power play off back of their own net. Carmen, the big D-man, will take it. He'll carry the puck to his blue line. Now he's to center. And he'll get it across the line. Back out front to LeBeau. Off the boards, intercepted by Tanchuk. Down the ice it goes. And Zoll will knock it down, and to be careful with Semp was in the corner. What? No, he didn't even touch the Weyburn player. The referee's got his hand up here.
This is
the Weyburn D-man goes down. He wasn't even touched. He just got crossed up with the goalie. This is incredible. Put that replay up there.
The Red Wing did go in hard, but
he wasn't even touched.
He slipped down. He's calling it a cross check.
Unless I missed something, Mike. I don't know. We'll see. They're going to put the replay up here. No, of course, when you want one.
Full Tanchuk, is it?
Semp. I didn't see anything.
I didn't either. I'd be interested to see that later. He just.
Yeah, I guess you can go back and watch it.
I think that the Red Wing player lost an edge, and
that's what I thought.
I feel bad that he's shaken up, but I don't think it was caused by the Bomber.
Maybe I missed something. I don't know, but what a chance here for the Wings. It's a 5-on-3. The Bomber bench didn't seem to be too perplexed about the call, though, did they?
No.
Puck will come to the blue line. It does squeeze out. It comes back to center, grabbed here by Chakrabarty. So 47 seconds remaining in the first penalty, and there comes a dangerous Maharaj across the Bomber line. This guy is smooth as silk the way he moves the puck back to Chakrabarty. Side of the goal, right out front, wide open net, but a good defensive play that time by Ringer. Somehow got his stick on it, and he'll lift it outside the zone. Great penalty killing so far. Chakrabarty to the front of that, gets a hold of it into the glove. A good save that time by Kenny Marcourt.
Bit of a bad change by the
I really want to see the replay on that because I didn't think that he touched him, but 22 seconds in the first penalty, a minute 20 in the second. And a great chance here for the Wings to 5-on. You'll have to watch that and let me know tomorrow what happened. Smith Davis set for the face-off here against Piccinino, deep in Flin Flon territory. Right back to Chakrabarty. This is Chakrabarty at the blue line over to DK. DK set inside of the goal for Maharaj. Back up front to DK, he scores! Power play goal. DK off the bar right in, and they'll get another power play to work with here.
I think that was...
Wings 2 for 5 with the extra attacker at DK. He ain't gonna miss from there. A beautiful shot off the bar and in. And for DK,
I think Cole Tanchuk got his stick on it and deflected it.
That's his fourth of the year.
Just before it went in. And I don't think Kenny Marquardt had a chance.
No, he didn't. He getting that tight. I mean,
Bombers have to really go now.
So DK on the power play. The Wings have scored 2 power play goals tonight. That's the difference. They lead it 2-0. There's Joey Lees off the face-off. He'll dump it back to the goal. Fitzgerald will drop it there, and the Wings go back to work with 58 seconds remaining in their 6th opportunity. They get the puck quickly across the Flin Flon line. They're dumping that one in, looking for the trailer on the play. And that was Legrandeur. Legrandeur along the boards. Gets a hold of the puck. He's deep in the Flin Flon zone. Legrandeur lost the handle. It goes to the far corner, picked up by Ringer. Ringer trying to clear it out. He'll hang on to it. And down the ice it goes. Zoll will make the easy save. 31 seconds to go on the power play, but the damage has been done. A big power play goal by the Wings here to start the third period. Here comes Corman to center. Oh, he split the D, got in tight. Morcourt will get a poke check on it, throws it into the corner. Back of the goal, Fitzgerald tried to come back out front. Remember, he got the first goal for them back in the power play back in the opening period. Carman holds it in. Carman at the blue line, hangs on, shoots it. Knocked down in front and hit the Weyburn player, which was Legrandeur. Wings hold it in. There's a chance by LeBeau. He rips it wide. Held in again by Carman. Semp out of the box. Back to 5 aside. Wings knock it down in front. They get a chance again. Moorcourt's got the puck underneath him. Chance for LeBeau. That one got blocked. Back to Chavarkit. His shot blocked as well. Stitton gets a hold of that one. Weyburn 2 for 6 on the power play, Mike, and that's a big power play goal here to start the third period.
It sure is. Kenny Marquardt in that last little series was his best stone defenseman. He was scrambling and making saves, and the Bomber defense couldn't clear it out from there, but Kenny stood tall.
17:03 to go here in the third period. Out of town tonight, Yorkton a 3-1 lead on Melville. That's in the second period. Nippo and a 1-0 lead on LaRange going in the second period. And Melfort, business as usual at the Northern Lights Palace, a 3-0 lead on Kindersley after 1 period of play. Weyburn in front, 2-0 here. Chakabarik knocked it down. Wings going back to the attack. It was a tight game at Nippo the other night too, and then they exploded for all kinds of goals in the third period. They got a 2-0 lead here as that puck goes up and hits somebody on the Weyburn bench. And they'll blow that one down.
I think young Schaefer has had a very pretty good game too,
They're
Rob.
pretty steady back there.
Yes, sir.
Official on the Weyburn goal, by the way. DK's fourth from McIntyre and Chakrabarty.
I think we'll see these guys quite a bit. Anderson, is that Sempt and Ringer, probably Piccinino.
They need offense. 2-0 Weyburn in front. Mounier will rip that one in. It took a good hop, came right out front, and the Weyburn netminder taking no chances there as Zoll will grab that and hang on. Still lots of time to go on the clock, 16:36 to go. But it looks like a fairly quiet Flin Flon crowd. The tunes are cranked up nice and loud. Kind of like your place on a Saturday night there, Mike.
Absolutely.
Grand Funk Railroad, one of your favorites.
April wine.
All good stuff. Schaefer from the blue line, ripped that one wide. Here's Mounier, he'll hold it in. Of course, I understand you're also a big Culture Club fan, so you have a very interesting music taste. Anderson will rip that off the blocker, save made again. When did you get into Culture Club anyway? What was it about that band that you liked? Just the catchy tunes, the catchy melodies?
Yeah, it's fun to sing along to.
Oh, bet.
Flock of seagulls, too.
Here's a quick pass to Schmidt, trying to split the D. Almost did. Great defensive play by Mounier. And you know what? It's funny. We've seen Mounier play a number of games now. I think this is a guy that's going to be a star in this
I
league.
do, too.
Like, that was a great defensive play.
Absolutely, and he's made a couple of them tonight, Rob.
He's got a bright future for sure.
They do have the tunes cranked here.
Betson set for the face-off against Stitton. Weyburn wins the draw. 2-0 they lead. Another goal in their favor would really put Flin Flon in a bind. Puck goes in front, and Marquardt taking no chances. He'll jump on that. Special teams, how often do we say this? A big factor in the game.
Yep.
They're 2 for 6 tonight. Flin Flon 0 for 3. And remember, only the third chance wasn't a full 2 minutes.
That's right.
So plenty of time to go. 15:59 to go in the third period. 34-20 the shots in favor of Flin Flon. Joey Lees against Betson. Wings win the draw. That one didn't miss by much. Took a funny hop in front of the Bomber net. Betson will grab it in the corner. Knocked away though. Here's a lead pass for Bassell. Trying to get free. Held up along the boards that time by Carman. DK, who's got the second Weyburn goal, will drop it back to the net. That's picked up here by LeBeau. To center ice, slapped in by Betson. Over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald makes a nice move. Fitzgerald in the front of the net. Look out, he crashes. It comes back out front. Grabbed by Stitton. Can't clear it out though. Bird took it from him. He had a guy wide open in front, but Flin Flon cleared it away. It's Cormier. Make that Bassell. Tried to get the center ice. It was broken up. DK will get it. DK across the Bomber line. Runs out of room. Semp will pick it up back of the net. He leaves it in the corner. Maharaj out there. I don't think Tanchik was expecting it. Maharaj came out there, got a pretty good line on it. He seemed to anticipate where the puck was going more than where Tanchik thought it was going. Maharaj with the steal. Got the smooth hands, like we said, taken down there. Semp goes down as well. Puck rolls in deep. Schaefer along the boards, trying to get it up the boards. Oh! Big hit there. Look out when the Bombers hit from behind. Maharaj might be out of the game.
Yeah.
He tattooed him really good along the boards. We'll see what the call is. Cohen Semp went down. The good news is he's going to get up, and Flin Flon will get a power play. Cohen Semp really slow to get up here.
This will be interesting to see how they call this, Rob.
Geez, Mike, I think every moose in Canada heard you scream on that one when he went down.
It wasn't pretty.
Well, he shows the replay on that, but doesn't show us the replay on the other penalty. But yeah, that looked a little bit nasty in that. Be interesting to see. He could be out of this game. There's the replay again as he tattooed him very good along the boards. It is a hit from behind. That is the indication here from the referee, but I think he's staying in the game. So how does that work? Is that a referee's discretion whether they lose the game?
I'm not sure, Rob. I'm surprised that he's still in the game.
So am I. Anyway, hit from behind. It's a double minor up there, so a great chance for Flin Flon to get back in this.
Coach Reagan is questioning it too.
Double minor to Maharas for hitting from behind, and Flin Flon down a pair of power play goals. If nothing else for Flin Flon, you got to get a goal just to get some confidence back on the power play.
They got 4 minutes to play with here.
So 14:49 to go, 34-20 the shots. The Flin Flon Whitney formal faithful and don't come to life now. I see your buddy down there at the New York Yankees hat. He switches teams just like you do. I think he's worn a different ball cap every single game I've been at. Big coincidence, the Yankees are leading in the ALCS. Let's switch hats again. Anyway, puck loose, back of the Weyburn net. Here's a chance for Piccinino. He'll hang on to it. Back to Ringer at the blue line. Ringer will hang on to it along the boards in the corner, picked up here by Semp. Good to see Semp right back out there. Try to come back out front. Anderson to try to get the puck to him, but it's intercepted by the wings, and down the ice it goes. Lepper there to retrieve the loose puck. 3.5 minutes remaining in the double minor. Sent off to Maharas for a hit from behind. Here's the pass to Anderson. Anderson across the line, back to Ringer. In flight! Ripped it over top of the net. Over top of the glass, too.
Wow.
And Carter Anderson, you know, it's funny. You talked about all his opportunities tonight himself. How about all the guys that he set up in this game?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And so smooth and great passes.
I bet you he's wearing a Mets cap tomorrow night.
I'll tell you this. I'll be wearing a red C hat because my team, the team I cheer for, 4-0 so far.
Lepper at the blue line will hold it in. Ringer, we're gonna roll back some tape of some of the comments you made about your team earlier this year.
No, it won't last.
You brought that up.
It won't last.
Ringer back to the net, tried to come back out front. The puck is loose. The Bombers try to work it out front. Ryder Ringer along the boards. Good work there. Tough to take a puck away from. There's a chance by Anderson. He'll rip it wide. Piccinino. Back of the goal to Semp. Semp tied up there. On his knees. Back out front. Ringer! Oh, he whipped on it big time. Piccinino holds it in. Back of the goal it goes. Semp trying to work his way out front. Zoll not fooled, and he'll get his glove on that. Good puck movement here by Flin Flon Mike, but they can't get that big shot in tight.
Ringer upset with himself. It looked like me on the golf course. He just missed. He got it.
Isn't that your life story, Mike? I just missed.
He got it a little fat.
13:37 to go, third period, 2:48 in the double minor to Maharaj. Cormier set for the faceoff. As he lines up here. Wings get it off, past Schaefer. And Moldy racing down on Schaefer, just got back. And here's Tanchuk. The stretch pass, a good one to Joey Lee's onside. He'll rip it around the boards, back of the Weyburn net. Cormier in there, try to get a stick on it. Sights can't find it. Schaefer to the blue line. Tanchuk out front, deflected there, the chance, he scores! What a goal by the Bombers! Cormier picks it up, he'll get a hold of it, and he'll slide the backhander in. What a beautiful goal on Parents Weekend. Carter Cormier's fourth of the year, and it's a power play goal, and they might have time in the second power play. I don't know if the first one
I'm not sure.
Had made its way down yet, but what a beautiful power play goal that was.
But like we said, Rob, a lot of disturbance in front of Zoll, and that's how you're going to beat him, and they did beat him on that one. A beautiful play. Cormier
will get, and exactly look at that, exactly 2 minutes set to go on the power play. They'll get another opportunity. That'll come at the 6:23 mark. Cormier's fourth of the year, and Flin Flon back in it at 2-1 as we get the announcement on the first goal tonight. And that's as nice a goal as you'll see anywhere. Boy, what a beauty by Carter Cormier here to get on the board. Sights down the wing. He'll bring it in. Boy, if the Bombers can tie it, this place will erupt. Schaefer holds it in. Schaefer in the corner, along the boards, back to Tanchuk. Oh, look out, that's been knocked away. 2-on-1 wing, short-handed. They'll bring a puck in, ripped it over top of the net, a good chance that time. And ripped over top of the right shoulder that time of Kenny Morcourt. Wings stay on top of it, good penalty killing by them. That's LeGrandeur, who's down in the corner, has got the puck underneath him. Flin Flon does dig it free. No, LeGrandeur did a nice job to poke it back. He's doing a heck of a time. Doing a heck of a job killing time. The Wings steal it back. They're going to say
glove pass.
They hit it ahead of the glove pass. They'll blow it down with 12:29 to go. But a big goal there by Carter Cormier. His fourth in a Bomber uniform, and by far the nicest goal that he scored.
Yeah, that was nice, and that was just hard work that got that goal.
Well, I mean, a heck of a move out front.
Yeah. But keeping the puck in, and a shot that got deflected, and then
Cole Tanchuk with the nice setup, by the way, who has also had a pretty good game here tonight. 12 and a half to go. Here comes the nifty Carter Anderson down the wing. Loses the handle. It's a broken stick there. That was by Moldy of the Wings. He's got to go off and get a new piece of lumber, and Lepro go back to retrieve the puck back of his own net. Here's the pass to Anderson. Right back to Ringer. Dropped it back to Shemp. His shot into the glove. Good save, Zoll. He'll grab it. Still plenty of time in the power play. 49 seconds left. They'll get a big face-off back in the Weyburn zone.
Those passes are right on the tape, and they've had a lot of good passes. There was one by Cole Tanchuk that he probably would like back, but Carter Anderson's just tape to tape and good, hard, crisp passes.
Ringer lining up for the face-off against the wing captain Betson to the right of goaltender Zoll. 2-1 Weyburn in front. Here's Leppert, the blue line. His chance didn't miss by much, and boy, he had a lot on that one. Looked like it kind of changed direction right at the last second. Piccinino back of the goal. Over to Cohen Semp. Semp can't get a hold of it. Lepper will pinch in. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Flin Flon finally gets rewarded. Ryder Ringer back out front. Why did he just not shoot it? Piccinino can't hold it in. He's right there and made one extra quick pass and it didn't pay off. Ringer will get it back at center. Here's the backhand to Anderson. Lots of room. Lets her rip. Zoll down. He'll stop that. 15 seconds to go in the power play. 11 and a half in the third period.
Carter Anderson frustrated. I don't blame him. He's had so many chances. He's set up so many chances, like you said. He just a little snake pit here, but he's such a fun player to watch.
Makes something happen every time he's out there.
Yes, he does.
Ringer set for the face-off. Once again, deep inside the wing zone. Off the draw, Flin Flon can't hold it in. Carter Anderson stays out there. What a move that was at center. And he'll flip it back here to Semp, who wanted to get off the ice, but he'll pick it up instead at his blue line. Back to Ringer. Here's a nice drop pass to Semp. Semp down the wing. Got a shot away, but not a good one. Maharish is out of the box. Flin Flon does get a power play goal, but they're still down a goal. Maharish takes the pass with Moldy heading to the front of the net. Dropped it back to DK. Wide open net and flipped wide that time. What a chance that was. Golden opportunity here as the puck is laying inside the Flin Flon zone. Here comes Carter Anderson, still out there, ran into his own guy. DK crossed up by Bassell. Bassell's got it. Ringer cutting in. Can he finish? No! Zoll got the blocker, made a great save there. The great action here tonight. Wings flip it back to the Bomber blue line. Knocked away by Schaefer, right back up the middle to Bassell. Bassell can't beat the D-man. Gets kicked back to center. Tanchuk's got it. And he'll take off, but Wyatt Stitton a little bit ahead of him. He's offside. They'll blow it down with 10:32 to go here in the third period.
Some great action. You're right, Rob. This has been a fantastic hockey game. Ringer, I think he was gassed, but he sure made a nice move. He gave it everything he had left and nearly put her in.
Stitton set for the face-off against Schmidt outside the Weyburn blue line. Weyburn in front 2-1. All power play goals of this game. We haven't had a goal scored 5-on-5 either way. Jakubchuk back, tried to force off his guy. Wings throw it out front, but perfectly played that time. And here comes Ewan racing outside the zone. We got Jakubchuk taken out of behind. Oh,
they're going to call a penalty there.
Weyburn going to get another penalty. Jakubchuk was knocked out of behind the play.
Don't know. I don't know about this one either.
I didn't see it, so I think Smith Davis is going to take the penalty. But he wants to see the replay too. He's looking up at the screen.
I'll tell you what caused that penalty is Cole Jakubchuk kept skating, and yeah, I'd like to see the replay on this one too.
Flin Flon back on the power play. Their 6th of the game. They're 1 for 5. Cody Mates not happy on the Weyburn bench. Ringer against Maharaj. A big face-off to the right of the goaltender Zoll, who's been the difference maker in this hockey game. No question about it. He's been brilliant. Notice Anderson right back out there after logging a lot of minutes. He was out there for almost the entire double minor. Semple on the boards. Back out front, nobody home. And what was the call on the penalty? Did you get it? Like, what was
Holding, Rob.
Okay, here's Anderson back to center. Swings the pass to Ringer. He's across the Weyburn line. Ringer takes a look. Nice pass up front. There's a chance off the pipe by Seth. I'll tell you what, the Bombers lead the league in that category.
They sure do.
Goal post and crossbars, a good chance there. That close to being a tie game, but the pipe keeps it out. Piccinino back of the goal to Semp again out front. There's a one-timer by Ringer. Never got much wood on it at all. Kind of rolled on him when he shot it. Lepper holds it in. Ringer back out front. There's a chance. Anderson off the glove. Open net. They can't find the handle. Cleared down the ice. Oh, another excellent opportunity that they can't cash in on. 1:05 to go, power play. 9:15 in the third. Here's Anderson to center. Back out to Ringer. Ringer will hang on, lift it around the boards this time to Piccinino. Taken away that time and intercepted by the wing D man, fired down the ice. Here's Morcourt back of his own net. And he'll leave it there for Schaefer. 42 seconds to go in the power play. Less than 9 remaining in the game. Leo Seitz takes the pass for Flin Flon back in Weyburn territory. Dropped it back to Schaefer. There's a chance. Oh, deflected in front. Nice opportunity by Lees again, but he can't get it to go. Sent back down the ice. There's Kenny Morcourt out of his net. In the corner, partially blocked that time by Decay, who's got the go-ahead goal here tonight. Schaefer forced back in his own zone. 17 seconds remaining. Here's Seitz. Back across the Weyburn line. Cormier, who got that beautiful goal the last time he was out there trying to make something happen again. Good work here by Cormier. Takes his guy down hard in the corner. Weyburn wanting a penalty. Cody Mates not happy on the bench. Smith Davis is out of the box, and we're back to 5 aside. Flin Flon's 1 for 6 here. And Fitzgerald's got the puck. Fitzgerald, good chance on net off the blocker that time. DK will get the rebound. Runs out of room. Schaefer lost it to DK. DK lost it off a skate. Here's Joey Lees. Headman's into Cormier. Cormier tired at center. He'll dump it in and go out for a change. Throws the puck in deep. Grabbed here by Martin. Tried to come back up to LeGrandeur, but kicked back to center. Wings again at their blue line. Back up the middle. Grabbed here by LeGrandeur. Made a good move, but poked away. Great job that time by Ewan.
Oh.
Big body check there. Smith Davis will take Stitton down. And the puck lifted outside the line. Stitton got a glove on it. Couldn't knock it down cleanly. Picked up by LeBeau. LeGrandeur takes the pass across the line. He's tripped up. Gets it back. Ewan tried to knock it down. Held him by LeGrandeur. Now Clark takes him down. That's a big body check there. Clark loses his stick and shovels it along the boards. 7:05 remaining, third period. Great game here at the Whitney Forum tonight. Tanchuk up the board, tried to come back up the middle. It's going to make its way back in Weyburn territory. Icing called.
Oh, I don't know. I thought he might have touched it, maybe not.
Bombers don't like the call, but it is an icing call. 6:55 to play, third period.
I think they're taking it to center, Rob.
No, you might be right. 40-22, by the way, the shots here in favor of the Bombers tonight. And they finally get a puck past the terrific net minding once again tonight of the goaltender Angelo Zoll, and they were a crossbar away from tying this game.
And they are going to face off at center ice, error by the linesman there, which they figured out.
Off the face-off, that's Maharaj. He'll chip it back into Ruthven. Grabbed here by Joey Lees. He's had several chances to score here tonight. Mounier back to Lepper. He's going to jump into play, but lost the handle. That's picked up there by the Bomber newcomer tonight. Fired in by Ulmer. Play broken up by Maharaj. Inside his own zone. Forced back by Lees. Wings work it back across the Bomber line, but right on the stick that time of Lepper. Here's a drop pass for Mounier. Chip back in that time by Seitz. Ulmer's after, but knocked away. Maharaj lost the handle. Ringer holds it in. There's a chance fired at target, and once again, Zoll is down, square to the shooter. 6:14 to play. face off inside the Weyburn zone, and they're going to finally get a media timeout. There hasn't been many opportunities to do that.
I couldn't remember if there was one or not.
Once again out of town tonight. Yorkton a 3-1 lead on Melville going into the third. Nipwood needing something good to happen. A 1-0 lead in Lawrence so far midway through the second period. And Melfort so far not much problems with Kindersley. Up 4-0 here in the second period. Melfort very tough to beat, especially at the Northern Lights.
Yeah.
2-1's the score here, all power play goals. Fitzgerald and DK have scored for Weyburn, and Cormier finally getting a puck past Zolan. Beautiful goal scored by him and a nice feed by Tanchik. That was the double minor. They come very close to their next power play, firing one off the crossbar. And need to try to put another puck past Zoll somehow here in the final stages of this third period. I expect them to throw a lot at this net.
Yeah, they have already this period. 41 to 22 shots are almost doubling them. They've certainly outplayed them, except for just a couple of stumbles.
Ringer lined up for the face-off here as he'll line up here against Schmidt. Off the draw. Picked up here quickly by the wings. Bird will get it down the left side. Smith-Davis will try to get after it. Puck was hit by a high stick here, and they'll blow that one down. So a face-off back inside the Flin Flon zone. 6:01 to go. Decent crowd here, and of course, Parents Weekend. Lots of festivities here throughout the weekend.
Yeah, tomorrow they're having a meat draw. I had to explain a meat draw to one of the parents that never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, I think it's a real unique thing to Flin Flon, actually.
Yeah, the legions around the country sometimes have meat draws, but it is a Flin Flon thing.
Schmidt to take the face-off against Ringer, a big one. The Wings win the draw. Smith-Davis will get a hold of it. He'll flip it back to the Bomber net. Grabbed here by Ringer, throws it out front. Martin, that was outside the line. That was offside. Wings will clear out. They'll make full sail change, and puck is picked up by Lepper back in his own net. Here's the quick pass to Carter Anderson. Anderson quickly. Up the right side, here's Ringer across the line. Back out front, what a chance! Ripped wide by Cohen Semp again. Oh, you can't set it up any better than that. What a setup, Semp. I don't know if he was, I think he was surprised that he got the pass that cleanly with that much time, but he ripped it wide. Flin Flon close again. Puck chipped back inside the Weyburn zone. Anderson tried to come out front. DK intercepts. Beats it back to Maharaj. Maharaj at center. Down the right side, back in Flin Flon territory. Stops, hangs on. What a move that was. Maharaj gets it tight. Great save there by Morcourt. Got the left pad out on him. Just over 5 to go. Here's the pass to Anderson, tied up along the boards. Ringer trying to get a stick on it, but broke it up by Chakrabarty. Back to DK. Center ice, grabbed here by Ruthven. He'll drop that one back to DK. Maharaj gets it at center and sends it in off the glass back inside Flin Flon territory. Wings are really changing up the lines here quickly. Here's the pass to Piccinino. Been quiet tonight. Down the right side, got it in tight before he took a good body check. There goes Ewan racing after, trying to come back out front. Along the boards. Cormier tried to knock that one down. Puck flipped to the far side. Piccinino after it, pokes to the blue line. Bouncing puck. Yakubchuk drilled it wide. There's Cormier. To the blue line, just held in. Puck deflects to Ewan and goes to the corner. Wings try to knock it down. Betson's going to race after it. Ewan on top of him. Somebody lost a glove out there. Fans reacting to something behind the play. Puck is sent off the glass, and Fitzgerald will pick it up here for Weyburn inside Flin Flon territory. Lost it to Yakubchuk back of the goal. Less than 4 minutes to play in the game. Lead pass Cormier, knocked off his stick. Yakubchuk right back for Flin Flon. Poked ahead. Leo Seitz will try to get there, but Carmen cut him off. Off a skate. Now it's chipped back to center. Yakubchuk right back on top of it, ripped it right back in. There's Bassell for Flin Flon. Tied up in the corner with Carmen. 3:26 remaining. Have to keep our eye on that Flin Flon Bomber net for the goaltender to be pulled. Meanwhile, Leo Seitz tries to chase that puck down, but the Wings have it to the blue line. Held in here by Lepper. Nice play. Lepper, good move to keep it in deep. Luke Lepper in the corner. Left it there for Seitz. Back out front. Stitton can't get the shot away. Puck set back in the Flin Flon zone. There's Tanchuk. Quick pass to Stitton. Stinton then tried to feed it back, but it comes back to center ice. Grabbed here by Bird and flipped back in the Flin Flon zone. Lepper grabbed it, Maharaj on top of him, stops back up the boards to Semp. Semp a crossbar and a wide open net in this third period. Martin will knock it down. Ripped it back inside the Flin Flon zone, icing call against the Wings. Cody Mapes doesn't like that call either, Mike Slip.
No, he does not. I don't have a comment because I didn't see where the puck was shot from, but Mr. Mapes doesn't think it was icing.
2:37 to go in regulation. Weyburn in front 2-1. Great game here tonight. Bombers trying to pull this one out.
Referee's talking to the linesman here.
Ringer will take the face-off against Maharaj. Inside the Weyburn zone, off the draw. Yakupchuk can't hold it in. Inside his own zone. Played it back to Anderson. Here's a nice backhand pass. Ringer with some room up the left side. Ringer gets in. Shot got blocked to the side of the goal. Ringer tried to grab that puck, but it ain't there. Zoll grabbed a hold of it. And a few Wings taking offense to him going in there and trying to go after that loose puck. With 2:22 to go. How long before Mike pulls the goalie?
Yeah, he's pretty conservative with this most of the time. I don't know. It's really a tough call, but
a lot of time left, right?
Yeah.
2:22 to play. Ryder Ringer will take the face-off. Bombers only, I didn't see the fifth guy. Yakupchuk was just below me here. I didn't have him in my sights. Ringer will take the face-off against Schmidt. They've had quite a battle in the face-off circle. Here's Yakupchuk in the blue line. Throws it through traffic. Zoll gets his stick on that. Now the puck set back down the ice, and it's going to be on target, so Morcourt will make the save. Yakupchuk's got it. He's forced back. Yakupchuk moves it ahead. Anderson will get a stick on it. He'll throw it in, racing after it. And Zoll quickly will grab that. Exactly 2 minutes to go, and Kenny Morcourt looking over at that Bomber bench.
Yep.
I'm also, Mike Reagan, expecting him to maybe make a timeout here,
You would
too.
think so. There again, Carter Anderson, just a fantastic speed, beat the defenseman to the puck, but Zoll was able to make that, cover it up and make the save. Here we go.
I think Cody Mapes called this timeout. Actually wants to give his guys maybe a little bit more of a breather here for this late face-off inside the wing zone, but I would say the most entertaining hockey game I've seen this year.
Absolutely, yeah. And I thought the Melford game was entertaining, but this one, in my opinion, surpasses it.
And of course, these two teams will go right back at it here again tomorrow night.
It seems to me, Rob, the Bombers are finding their stride a little bit. You know, I loved how Mike Reagan put it. He said, you know, with these young guys, it's like a parent who's got a Ferrari. You don't give the young guys the keys to the Ferrari, you let them drive the van, and that's exactly what he's letting these guys do. Drive the van, and when they get a little more confidence, so he'll give them the keys to the Ferrari, and I think we're starting to see that.
Kenny Morcourt looks like he's going to come out for the extra attacker, so he is going to pull up with 2 minutes remaining in the hockey game. Bombers going for broke here, 6-on-5, goalie out for the extra attacker. Ringer, Piccinino, Semp, Cormier, who's got the goal, Anderson, and Lepper. Maharaj against Ringer. Off the face-off, here's Lepper. Lepper's got it, he'll hang on to it. Try to throw that through traffic, Piccinino shot got blocked. Loose puck is there, and they fire it wide. Piccinino in the corner, he's knocked to the ice. Where's the puck? Picked up by LeBeau. Maharaj after it along the wall, tried to freeze it up there. Bombers work it free. Puck in skates, nobody can seem to get a hold of it. Ringer will hold it in, barely. For Piccinino along the boards. Piccinino off his stick, and the puck will come out. A minute and a half remaining. Remember, the Flin Flon Bomber net is empty. There's a nice backhand pass that time by Lepper. Here comes Anderson. If anybody can get it in deep, it's him. Look out, he gets the stick up high. He's gonna take a penalty here. That's a tough break there, but you gotta have control of your stick at all times, and no question, Mike Slip, the stick definitely came up and hit the player in the face.
Yeah. Carter Anderson doesn't believe that's the case, but...
Well, Romaleri takes a high stick. Penalty against the Bombers, and that may negate the comeback.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
That's just a bad break going in there and trying to make things... And again, Not intentional, but a high stick's a high stick.
I don't know why Mike Reagan's upset.
Calling a timeout now. With a minute 19 to go, the face-off will come, I believe, in the Bomber zone. And for Flin Flon, I guess you win the face-off, get the puck down the ice, and the formula's still the same. You pull Kenny Morcourt. The unfortunate thing is, you're not going to have an extra guy.
No, that's right.
So a tough break there against the Bombers. Carter Anderson, a high sticking penalty here late. Weyburn will go to the power play for the 7th time tonight.
It's a double whammy because you want Carter Anderson on the ice.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll see what happens here. The penalty against Anderson. The Bombers trying to take this one out. Down 2-1 with a minute 19 remaining here in the third period. And a big face-off inside the Flin Flon zone. Maharaj. He's out there. Looks like he's not going to take the face-off though this time. Smith Davis looks like he's going to take it. He'll line up here against Ryder Ringer.
Boy, he was all down there.
Lepper knocked to the ice. Bombers will play it ahead. Lepper can't get it deep though. The puck comes back to center, so Morcourt's got to get back in between the net. Here's LeBeau for Weyburn. Dropped it back inside the wing zone. Carmen's got it. Carmen, now he'll feed it ahead. DK got the go-ahead goal. Throws it in. Morcourt got a piece of it back of the net. Wings have it. Try to throw it back up front. There was a guy open, but they couldn't jump on it. Chance now for Cormier. There goes Morcourt back to the net, back to the bench. Cormier will carry it in, but quickly lost the handle. Nice job that time. Wings came over, took him, but Cormier got it back, tried to jam it in. Puck is underneath the pad there. Oh, great effort by Cormier. He lost the puck initially, got it back, and now he's tied up here. I believe with LeBeau, the defenseman. Boy, Cormier pretty close to it. Well, actually, the puck did cross the line after the whistle, but...
Is he going to... I was wondering if he might give LeBeau a penalty, but no.
Great effort there by Cormier. 36.2 seconds to go. And another face-off inside the wing zone. Cormier does have the one Bomber goal tonight, and he almost just about had another one. Face-off bat once again deep in Weyburn territory. Bombers going over a little bit of strategy here. Cormier gets Sempfiner take the face-off as he'll line up here against DK. Bombers win the draw. There's a chance on target and kicked away again by Zoll. Back of the net. Piccinino looking for the loose puck. It comes to the side of the net that's picked up here by the Wings. Cormier, plaster along the boards. That should have been a penalty. Puck comes back out front. Can Flin Flon get a stick on it? No, they can't. To the empty net. It's wide. That'll be an icing call against the Wings with 12.5 seconds to go. Boy, Cormier stood up pretty good there. Bomber bench letting him have it. But another chance here with 12.5 seconds to go, and you're right, they really missed not having Carter Anderson out there right now.
And I think they missed that call. I agree with Mike Reagan. That there's been a lot of hits, iffy hits on both sides here tonight.
Ringer against DK off the face-off. Sepp gets it on target, but not much on it. Kicked away easily by Zoll. Flin Flon maybe one last chance, but knocked away here by Oxelgren. He'll pin it up in the corner. And the Wings are going to hang on, and they're going to win a game in Flin Flon, which they have not been able to do much of the last few years. Great effort by the Bombers tonight in a losing cause, but their goaltender, Anthony Zoll, his story here tonight might slip.
I think it was the Bombers' best game, Rob.
Yeah, that game they played in Laurent was a pretty good game.
Yeah, and the game they played against Melfort was a great game too, but in my opinion, this was their best. They lost it, but 43 to 25 shots. The story here is Anthony Zoll, in my opinion.
No question about it. He was the difference maker tonight. Great effort by the Bombers. Fans will leave disappointed, but they certainly can't feel cheated.
No, absolutely.
Mike Reagan still yelling at the referee here on the play on Cormier, but they did have plenty of chances on the power play despite not getting that call. And well, not a 5-on-5 goal in the hockey game tonight.
No, that's a strange stat, but it looks like the Weyburn players were I see our friend Poopsie Weber telling the referee to get off the ice, but the referee told him to get off.
He's got a job to do, Mike. He's a man on a mission. He takes what he does very seriously. Anyway, a quick recap on the goals here before we wrap things up here in the booth tonight. And again, if you're the Weyburn Red Wings, you got to be excited, Mike, because they've been on the back end of a lot of tough games in here the last few years.
Absolutely.
I can see why they're excited.
Yeah, absolutely. Then they should be. It's great.
And they've got a nice hockey team. They've got Cody Mapes has done a really good job. He's got a nice group here, and I'm looking forward to the rematch here tomorrow night.
Yeah, I am too. And it was a really, really good hockey game. Could have gone either way. A couple of errors defensively by the Bombers may be the difference, but and then just couldn't beat Anthony Zoll.
No, he's by far the best player here tonight. Quickly run down the goals and do the 3 stars, wrap things up and get ready for tomorrow. Fitzgerald, the power play goal, his 4th from Betson and I'm trying to read my writing here. I can't even read it. Anyway, Betson and somebody else got the assist on that one at 9:23. I got to write it a little bit better, I guess. Anyway, 1-0 Weyburn. They would also get what turns out to be the game winner on the power play, DK. His 4th from McIntyre, as well as Maharaj at 1:35, and that was just a picture-perfect shot off the post and in. DK, a heck of a player. That stands up as the game winner. And he's been a really, really impressive player for them, and a beautiful goal to win it.
Yeah, absolutely. There was a lot of beautiful plays tonight, Rob, that might not have turned into goals on both sides. Some great passing, some great efforts, and some great goaltending. It was a great game.
Cormier does get Flin Flon on the board. Finally gets a puck past Zoll. Tancha kept the puck in the blue line. He fired it out front. Picked up by Cormier. Made a really nice move on Zoll. Able to tuck it in low blocker side for his 4th of the year. So for Cormier from Tanchuk, a power play goal, his 4th at 6:23. The one that might hurt the most, though, that crossbar by Cohen Semp on the next power play. Flin Flon does get the 5-on-3 power play goal. Get another opportunity. Semp, a great chance, fires it off the crossbar. He might be thinking about that one tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, though, Cohen Semp and the rest of the Flin Flon Bombers, I hope they don't hang their heads, because it was a great effort, and as I say, I think this team is rounding out. Are they last year's team? No, we know that. So these are small victories, although they lost the game. It has to give them confidence.
Final shots tonight, it was Flin Flon had 11 in that 3rd period to the 8 for the Wings. The Wings wind up with 25. The Bombers at 43. And like we said, special teams, the big story. Weyburn 2 for 7, Flin Flon 1 for 7. And again, Weyburn hangs on for the 2-1 win here tonight. All righty, quickly, the 3 stars before we wind her down.
3rd star, Joey Lees. I thought he had a nice game.
He did, I agree.
Special mention to Luke Lepper. I thought he had a great game, too. A lot of guys. Cohen Semp had a great game. 2nd star, Carter Anderson. I thought, as always, he's always in the 3 stars. Love the way he plays. And I have to give the 1st star to Anthony Zoll.
Well, without him, they don't win the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. 43 shots. He stopped 42 of them.
And he was the backup to Dazza Mitchell last year. Well, that's not the case this year at all. And
yeah,
it could be tough. I'm not going to obviously predict what Weyburn's going to do. But if he keeps playing like that, it's going to be tough to take the crease away from him.
How can you? I mean, I feel sorry for Dazza, but this kid just played awesome, and we talk.
And he's played good against a lot of other teams too, not just tonight.
Yeah, we talk about sometimes goalies gets a lot of shots, and they're from the outside, we say, and they weren't all that tough. There was a lot of tough shots that Zoll made, saved, and he played a textbook 2024 goaltender game. He was just positionally very well, as was Kenny Marquardt, who could have been a 3rd star himself in a losing effort.
So the Wings hang on for the 2-1 victory. They improved their record to 6-4. The Bombers will fall to 5-5-1. And now the season series also even at a game apiece. The Bombers, of course, winning back in the first weekend of October. They pulled up the 4-2 victory there. But the Wings get the best of the Bombers 2-1 here at the Whitney Forum tonight. So it's going to be a wrap-up on the broadcast. We are back tomorrow not only on Flow TV, but back on radio as well. 102.9 CFA or FlinFlonOnline.com. And hopefully tomorrow night's game just as entertaining as this one, because this was a fun game to watch and call.
Yeah, we said it, Rob, the in-between periods. These are great games to call. Even, when the Bombers last year were really taking it 2 teams, those are tough, but these are fun. So congratulations to the Weyburn Red Wings, and congratulations for the Flin Flon Bombers to putting on a good show for the fans.
And Anthony Zoll, absolutely fantastic. 42 saves, star number 1. That's a wrap-up from the Whitney Forum. Hope to see you back here tomorrow night.